Hey, I'm just going on record.
I've been to hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
What up, TMS family? And today is Sunday, February 13th, 2022. Here on the 2 Month Show, it's always real talk by real people. And I'm your host, MT, and with me is my co-host,
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones. The Mr. come first because you got to respect me. Let's start to the far right of me today, that way.
It's your boy Tay. What happened? Sports Talk. Tay and Josh. All over the place this morning.
You just waking up. You need some coffee in your system, some tea, bro.
Coffee in the morning.
Coffee in the morning. What's up, Josh?
What's going on, man? Oh, you want me to go next?
Yeah, of course.
Your boy Josh Shocks. I thought we was going in a circle, man.
Hey, I did too.
Yeah, it's your boy Josh Shocks from Sports Talk and Josh Podcast. You can find us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and YouTube too as well.
How y'all doing, man? It's your boy Big Buffet Allen, true legend of the city. Also,
You already know.
Supporting everything. Damage Crown. How y'all doing, man? Just a sports enthusiast.
Man, what's going on?
Shout out to Damage Crown.
Exactly. Shout out to Damage Crown. Shout out to my man Buffet Allen. You know what I'm saying? Movie
Legend.
premiere. Exactly. Legend in the DMV, baby. Played inside the gates. Got a movie, man. It's an honor, man, to have you on the show, my brother.
Freestyle champion across the
Exactly.
Entrepreneur. Walk around with the WCW belt like Pastor Troy.
Down the farms too. I heard you balling down the farms too.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
You gotta be a legend to be down there. I done seen NBA stars get cooked in there.
We came off a bad season. I'm not about to be on here portraying anything. That's my rookie season. My rookie season was what I wanted to be, but
it's all good.
You know.
Hey, look, man, you got to
But
start.
bro, you was
okay?
live though. You was
Yeah,
one of the
live
games
streaming.
live though.
Exactly.
I was live streaming.
You was live, bro. I got to see you on the big screen.
Exactly.
Good moment.
Hey, look, and also entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? D'Angelo and Sons Moving Company. So when y'all moving,
Thank you.
hit my man's up. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, he paid for his flight. He even do it out of town.
Hey, I go out of town, man. Do that with everything.
Exactly.
I done went to Utah and everything.
We ain't local.
Out now, bro.
Most definitely not local.
Nah,
But nah, though, before we start, though, I had to say a heartfelt moment. You know, last year around this time, I couldn't make the Super Bowl because, unfortunately, health issues. I was hospitalized. So it's good to be with you all this year, man. It's a beautiful time.
Yeah, man. That carpal tunnel in his left hand was so painful.
Stop it.
They had to put a cast on that man's
Stop
arm.
it. Nah, man. Nah, it's all right, bro. It's real.
It's no problem if you drink an unsweet tea now.
Nah, eating right, man. I have damn sure wasn't drinking water. I drink a gallon a day, bro.
Nah, but that's definitely good, man. Definitely good. But hey, man, we got a jam-packed show for you all today. Title of today's show is "It All Comes Down to This." Y'all already know it's Super Bowl Sunday. But before we jump into our predictions, talk about our keys to victory. First off, let's talk about the NFL honors, man. Hall of Fame class. We'll get to that secondly, but let's talk about the awards and did they get it correct? So we're gonna start off, man, with the lower tier awards, and then we'll save the most important award, which is obviously the MVP, to see if the NFL got it right. So first off, gentlemen, defensive rookie of the year went to Michael Parsons. Was that correct?
Without a doubt.
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely.
The first unanimous ever. The first unanimous ever.
Okay. All right. Let me ask y'all this then. So fast forward, how do y'all feel about Jamar Chase winning Offensive Rookie of the Year over Mac Jones?
He deserves it.
He deserved it. I think that
deserved
was a close call, but I mean, he did his thing this year.
Mr. Jones, you feel the same way?
I mean, in the regular season, I thought Mac Jones did have a little more impact, but he did slip off in the past couple of games with Jamar Chase. Because Burrow and Jamar Chase, they got hot late in the season. when it
They
mattered. So
did.
he edged
They
it.
did.
He edged it. Up to
Yeah.
like week 13, I would have said Mac Jones.
Yeah. I think it came down to the last 5 weeks, and I think they lost 4 out of their last 5, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that, or it was 3 out of their last 5 because they lost to the Bills in that rematch. I feel
Mhm.
like that right there was tough, but I feel like the nail in the coffin and why Mac Jones didn't win it was that loss to the Indianapolis Colts. You know what I'm saying? Like the Colts, them, you know what I'm saying, Jonathan Taylor ripping off that run late. And then while they was trying to mount that comeback, you know what I'm saying, the defense having that letdown, that pretty much because Mac put them in that position too with some early turnovers. So I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, him losing that game, then you turn around and you lose to the Dolphins last week of the season.
Mhm.
They just didn't end it well. And even though they say that it's about the regular season, let's be honest. They wait till the Super Bowl because some of it factors the playoff play. It does. Some of the even though they claim that the votes is in there, let's be real. The playoffs are somewhat of a factor. And when you look at it, Jamar Chase even had a better postseason than Mac Jones because
He played more games,
Mac Jones,
obviously.
yeah, he
Yeah,
played
you
more
play.
games,
Yeah,
obviously,
extra
better
game.
stats, and
Yeah.
what's name got blown out. He went to Buffalo and got blown out.
Yeah, he got the draws beat
Yeah,
out
that
of
was
him.
crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never seen a Belichick defense get done like that. I was just like, damn, bro, like they making an example out of him. Like we don't even want you in the league right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so
All
definitely
right, we
crazy.
next defensive player of the year.
Nah, not yet. That was offensive rookie. Comeback player of the year.
Most
It went
definitely.
Go.
to Joe Burrow.
Most definitely.
After that knee injury,
I
yeah.
mean, but
It
Yeah.
was between
besides
him and
being,
that. It was between
It
him
was
and that.
between him and
nah,
Dak though. It
nah,
was
I
between him
would,
and Dak.
I give it
I
to
would,
Joe Burrow.
I'm gonna say Joe Burrows because like an ankle injury is bad. It's horrible. You know, I've had, and if you went to school with me, you know me. I had endless ankle injuries. They are bad, but I've
Nah,
also
bro.
had knee.
But your
I've also
ankle
had
ain't
knee
never
injuries.
snapped like that though, bro. Like
My
that
ankle
joint look
did,
like
bro.
Sid Vicious, bro.
Bro, my
But nah,
ankle did,
I
bro.
give you an example though in another
My
sport.
ankle
Paul,
did.
Paul George
Oh,
shit
it
was
did.
horrible. Paul George
Yeah,
came back.
exactly. So
Oh, and
like,
Hayward too.
yeah, yeah, Hayward too. But I'm
Yeah.
just looking like he just came back and he did exactly what he would have done. I'm not saying he would have went to Super Bowl his rookie year,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm thinking he'd still put up the same exact numbers, if not even better, his rookie year, his original rookie year. You get what I'm
All right.
saying?
Well, hold on.
Nah,
Well, hold on.
I get that angle.
No. I don't get it. You know why? Because it wasn't like Joe Burrow got hurt in week 4. He got hurt in
You're
week
right.
13. They was
You're right.
Yeah.
2
You're
and
absolutely
10.
correct. You're absolutely
They
correct.
was
You're right.
2 and
You're right.
10 before that man
But
got hurt.
You know what? It was the weapon. It was
Joe,
the
Joe
weapon
Burrow
of
still was
the
having a
rookie of
good
the year.
rookie year, even
The
though he
rookie
had
of the year, that rookie of the year weapon really helped them out because that whole them already coming in with the mindset they've already won championships together. That was
Yeah.
perfect. And I also just the fact I thought that they was gonna do the same thing in Philly, putting those
Okay.
two together. But that of course you see how that worked out. That was a complete bust.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah,
was what it
well,
was.
Devontae came on late on in the year, but yeah, Burrow was just ready, like right off of the. Burrow was ready right off the jump. Him and Chase. As soon as Chase got in there, you could just tell, like,
That's what I'm saying though. The quarterback for Philly got his wide receiver from college also in his
yeah,
division in the
Hurts.
draft.
Yeah, he got
So that's why I
Devontae
thought.
Smith.
So that's why I thought when that came out,
But
it
a
was gonna be
whole.
like, okay, smoking, negative,
Yeah.
negative. And
Yeah,
Devontae's a monster.
yeah, and I give it to Joe
I
Burrow slightly because he's overachieved.
go ahead.
Nobody had the Bengals in the playoffs or be even in the talks
True,
true,
beginning. So
true.
and Cowboys is always in the playoff championship talk by the media every year. Nobody talking about the
Mm-hmm.
Bengals outside of
Yeah,
Cincinnati.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean the fact that they was able to win that division and and they didn't like they took it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? They ain't go out there and just get it by default. Like they went out there,
yeah.
they took
They
that
took
division.
that.
Yeah, so they took it. I mean, I know Lamar got hurt the last 4 or 5 games, so maybe you can make an argument if Lamar was healthy, then the Ravens would have finished stronger. But hey,
Oh,
man, at
most
the end of
definitely,
the day,
most definitely.
yeah. But at the end of the day, man, things it happens. So all right. So that's NFL comeback player of the year. Now, offensive player of the year went to Cooper Cup.
Agreed.
That's
Agreed.
No argument there.
Agreed.
No argument there.
No, there's no argument there.
Yeah.
No
And I-
argument
Jonathan
Pretty
there.
Taylor,
much.
Jonathan Taylor
and
is
I'm-
a close second, but Cooper deserved it this year. He does
Yeah.
deserve it this year.
I agree. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, Cooper definitely deserved it. They broke records and everything like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you though. If Derrick Henry never got hurt, that probably
Oh,
would have been
yeah,
Derrick
he would have
Henry's
ran away
award.
with it.
Mm.
He would have ran away
Yeah.
with it.
And he
Yeah.
would have broke the record too.
He probably
Yep.
been in the MVP conversation.
Most definitely
Probably.
would have been. Most definitely would have been.
There. All right. All right. So defensive player of the year, and it was a heartfelt moment actually because it was presented by J.J. Watt. So he was able to present the award to his brother T.J. Watt for the Steelers. So how y'all
Easy.
feel about that one?
Easy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
that's-
Yeah.
The man tied the
I'm
record
still-
and missed 2 games.
I'm still hurting off of that, man. I'm still hurting off him. His name is attached to Pittsburgh, bro. Because I don't know what they was thinking about trading up, and then as soon as you trade up, the Pittsburgh Steelers select T.J. Watt. I'm like, bro, that could have been T.J. Watt, A.J.
Yeah.
Clay. Like it'd have been a pass rush dynasty up there. So when I hear Watt and Pittsburgh together, I just be like, one of those never I dropped the ball situations in the GM office. But he most definitely deserved it. Most definitely, that boy's a young monster of his brother, and that his brother's a monster. So that's crazy.
Yeah, and I think they got tired of handing. And I think they
Right.
got tired of handing Aaron Donald the defensive player of the year too.
Yeah, that's true. What they said. They
Yeah.
said,
Hey, they was like, look, we can make this a heartfelt moment. Let JJ
Speaking of Aaron Donald, we outrank him all time D tackles.
And I got
he's
him at
like
number.
top 3.
I got him at number.
he top
He's
three.
top.
Yeah.
Most
He's
definitely
top 3. He's definitely top 3.
So what 2 would you put over him?
You
Of
still
course,
got Reggie.
Reggie, he was outside.
He
Yeah,
did.
Reggie
Reggie-
was outside.
Reggie outside.
It would be. I think the only 2 I would put is Sapp and Randall.
Yeah, I was
John
gonna say
Randall.
that. Yeah, John Randall on
Yeah.
one side. Those are the only
There
2.
it is. There it is.
Yeah.
And you can
I can't
argue.
think of nobody else.
Yeah, you
I
can
can't-
make an argument
Outside
for
my
Donald
head.
higher up in the top 3. You can make an
Yeah,
argument.
definitely. Because the thing is, with Aaron Donald and kind of what gives him the edge is he's so undersized. Like he's only 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? Like you bigger than him, Buffet Allen. Like you taller than Aaron Donald. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking to a lot of them niggas in the NFL. They lucky I ain't play.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what it is. Let them know what it is, baby.
Lucky I ain't suit up.
Hey man,
Top
top
out there.
XFL season coming out, man. Come on, man.
I ain't mess with that shit, man. I got bad knees.
All the time getting to you, man. Come on.
Hey, listen,
He
I'd
always
been
had
all
he
sides
problems,
every
had
place.
ankle problems, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
somebody
about to
wrote-
say,
I'd
yeah, you
been
definitely
on
had
something.
ankle.
Yeah, I'm about to say the rules are a little different in the XFL.
Exactly, bro.
You
They
get
ain't-
away
boy,
with
they
a lot
top
better
block
hits.
the house. Exactly.
Crackback
Y'all
still
with an
exists.
ACL
I'm
injury
giving
first
their ass all.
season.
I'm giving their ass all Reggie White hook. Get out my way. Get out my way.
Legend.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
all
like-
time defense, he could probably be up there all time defensive, like all positions, actually. When it's all said and done. When it's all said and done.
Yeah, right now I got him about top 15 for all time defensive. When it's all said and done, I think you could put him in there like top 10.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
he
all
most definitely
defensive
changed the
players.
game.
Yeah.
He
You
most
talking about all
definitely
defensive
changed that
players.
position a lot.
Yeah, he changed
You know.
that position. And
With
they
that-
said it. They said in the last 10 years, they said literally 7 out of the last 10 years, the defensive player of the year last name is either Watt or Donald.
Yeah.
So just
That's
let
crazy.
that sink in.
Yeah, because they're the only two. And at the time, JJ was the only Watt in the league. So now you hear now it's gonna be now. Are we about to see just it's about to go? It's still about to be Watt, but just with the TJ in front of it, or somebody gonna knock him off?
We'll see. I mean, here's the thing. Michael Parsons was in that conversation until the Cowboys started sliding. You know what I'm saying? If the Cowboys continue to – because technically Micah kept us in a lot of games, even when we was playing the good teams that we lost to. Like, if it wasn't for him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he forced a fumble against Mahomes. He got a good hit on Mahomes that forced the fumble.
The Cowboys fucked up because they started playing him like he's a nickelback or some shit. They stopped rushing him in the season.
Yeah, they stopped
Well,
rushing
they fucked
because
up,
we
man.
got because we got D-Law back. And so basically they was just like, okay, cool, we could put Micah in coverage more. And I'm like, no,
That's
you just
dumb
need
as
to
fuck.
rush him. Yeah.
Let's just rush.
Just send them all. just send them all home. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah, that's not talking about these moves.
Yeah, I'm tired of wasting my time with that team. They got our account restricted. But anyway,
Oh man.
yeah, man. So for MVP this is actually his second consecutive one, fourth one overall. Aaron
Call him
Rodgers
Drake.
got MVP.
Call him
So
Drake because he's doing back to back, baby.
Yeah.
And also, you know, because I know y'all a big numbers thing. He's also the only person in NFL history to put up at that position to put up the numbers he put up in 3 consecutive seasons, like consistently.
That's fine.
You know, and I know you better come back because I just hate talking
I
Aaron
can
Rodgers.
feel the hate. I can feel the hate or
You can hear. Listen, whenever you say something, he say it's fine. He about to come with some shit that's going to just make you mad. Like hang up. Like he about to come out with something. But let me say this before he starts.
Hey, you funny as shit.
But here's what
before he gets on the hate rant, I will say that you know he did have an outstanding season, and I hate the way that the team went out this year with the loss, not only in the playoffs, but that last loss of the season to the Lions. That hurt me too. But yeah, man, his hump. Everybody has a curse they can't get over, and the NFC Championship game is just one of them things that Aaron can just not get past. Like he can't get past. I don't know what it is. He's the new Donovan. I get in some instances when it comes to the NFC Championship game, he most definitely is the Donovan. He got past it once, except for when he got past it that one time, he won it. Donovan got past it and didn't win.
But he played better than Donovan in those games, though.
He did every time.
He played a whole lot better.
Hey, and at the end of the day, he still didn't go past it. So, and then he played just like Donovan at some point in time. He didn't get past it, yeah. He didn't get past it.
But this one was more special teams, though. This one was more special teams.
I can't put it all in special teams because at the end of the day, if you are who you are, you're supposed to put them out of the game, and the special teams shouldn't have been a factor.
Exactly. And then you had 2 opportunities in the fourth quarter to drive down and at least get a field goal, and couldn't do that. 2, 3 and out. Come on, man.
Exactly.
Come on, Tay. We're not gonna do this. I'm not even gonna let you do this.
You know, I don't go against the grain at all, but I do speak facts. Like most definitely, if we should have kept running the ball, because the run game most definitely was working.
It definitely was. That game definitely was.
It was just I don't know. 13 to 10 really hurt me, bro.
Yeah.
13 to 10 really hurt.
Well, here's what I want to say about the MVP award. You had another guy out there who was 44 years old. Hold on, listen. Let me just say that. He was 44 years old.
He had a hell of a
5,300 yards. Well, over 5,300 yards. Oldest quarterback to ever do that. Only quarterback to ever throw for more yards in a season was Peyton Manning, and he was definitely a lot younger than Tom Brady. I also look at the fact that he led the league in 43 touchdown passes.
How many touchdown passes?
43. He had 43 touchdown
had 44.
passes. Who?
Roger had 44.
Somebody fact check this real quick. I don't want to go blank on my screen. I'm telling you right now, Tom Brady must have 46 because he led the league in touchdown passes. I'm just
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. So he probably had like more. 46, 47. Yeah,
he had more, but I know for a fact Aaron Rodgers, because like I said, because he's the only quarterback to do like 3 seasons 44 or better.
Gotcha.
That's how I know it's 44. When you just said 43, I was like, oh, 43. I know Tom way more than 43 touchdowns.
So then you talking
43.
About So Brady had 43.
Brady had 43, and Aaron Rodgers had
39, I think.
37. But you gotta think, Aaron Rodgers with 37 and 4.
Hold on. Let me finish.
37 and 4.
I got you. Hold on. Let me finish. So you got a 40-40. So you
he
got
might be the best to ever do it in efficiency, bro.
Yeah,
his quarterback
he don't throw too many picks ever.
His quarterback rating was crazy.
That's true, but here's the thing. So you got a 44-year-old quarterback that finished top 3 in all major passing categories this season, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
But which is crazy. But Aaron Rodgers proved that he could beat decent to top talent without his best weapons, because he beat the Cardinals on what was it, a Thursday night, if I'm not mistaken?
with
It was
an
either Monday
interception
night or
with an
Thursday night,
interception,
and
man.
and they had no Devontae Adams. There was another night where they didn't have Aaron Jones.
That
So
was
That's
yeah,
like yearly though. That's like yearly with Aaron Jones. Though.
it is, but he somehow pulled it out. And so when I think about that, I appreciate Brady. Y'all know that he's my man. But when I look at some of the top level competition that Brady beat this year, think about it. He was fully staffed when he beat the Cowboys. He got blown out by the Rams. Rams beat the hell out of them.
Yeah.
He did beat the Bills, but he did have Godwin and Evans that game and Lenny. So he was almost at full strength. The only person they was missing was AB. AB was missing for a large part of the year due to injury and
and we
suspension.
beat the Rams this year. My man Aaron Rodgers gave
Yep.
Rams a mean ass stiff arm going to the end zone.
Exactly. So with that being said, man, I honestly I'm going to concede Aaron Rodgers should have got this MVP award.
Ooh, what did that boy get?
He
Say
also,
that
he
again.
also lost the edge because his team had a better record too as well.
Hey, I don't care about that. I need him to say that one more time.
Oh, I concede Aaron Rodgers. And here's the thing too.
Oh, MT conceded.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And here's another thing too.
Cut this
Who
tape
had the-
out. You got to keep that for future reference.
Yeah, and here's another thing too.
Go
What
put
people
this
don't
on
realize:
Facebook.
the Buccaneers had the third easiest schedule in the league. They had the
It
third
really was
easiest.
Yeah.
Nah, I think it was first though. They should have the best
They
record.
basically was giving him.
what
They basically was giving
preseason-
Tom Brady another walk into the Super Bowl with that schedule.
Brady, the
Exactly.
Bucks had a cupcake schedule, bro.
Yeah.
Cupcake.
Very cupcake schedule, but between
They had
between
no
the-
number one seed. No number one
Mm-mm.
seeds that year. None.
Yeah.
So
all they schedule was second, third, and last place teams. None of them was
Yep.
first place teams that schedule. None of them.
well,
Cowboys.
Cowboys, but Cowboys weren't first place then. You know what I'm saying? We ended up.
Previous
I mean,
year.
we finished first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But previous year y'all wasn't. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Previous year, no, we weren't because we didn't have Dak. But yeah. So Aaron Rodgers, he deserved it. He got the MVP. And it is what it is with that. Now, Mr. Jones, you want to sound off for this Hall of Fame class, sir? I know you got some things that you know what I'm saying you want to say.
Oh, it was some bull. Well, I'm gonna let Jones say it.
No, start it
My man,
off. Start that shit
finally
off.
put-
Go ahead,
They
Tay.
finally put.
Start
Oh,
that
listen,
shit off.
listen. They finally put Mr. Lambeau Leap himself in the Hall of Fame, man. I'm happy
He
about
should have
that.
been in there. He should have been in there.
He
Leroy
should've been.
Butler
He
is a
should've been.
He
beast.
should have.
Oh yeah.
He should have.
First team all decade. First
listen,
team all decade.
At the end of the day, I don't care how long it took him. He there. Mr. Lambeau Leap himself, he is there. He started Lambeau Leap. He's there. Now he leaping in the Hall of Fame, man.
Yeah, they need to update that stadium, bro. They still got the fans still sit on like the bleachers, bro.
Let me tell you something.
I've been to that stadium.
It's still fans that have season tickets that ain't even been to a game yet, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Green Bay is so like it's just so football. It's the Mecca, bro. It's the Mecca. Like when you born in Green Bay, you born with a share of the team. Like you get your birth certificate and a share of another team.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like I just want to go out there and have a baby for my son or my daughter have own some of the team. Like I own some of the team.
Yeah. Well. Here's the thing. What they do is they put you on a waiting list, and you got to be
Yeah.
on there. Yeah, you on a waiting
For what?
list. You don't just get it right off the break.
I already got mine. When they put it on sale the last time, I paid about $250. I got mine already. I got all that.
Okay, well, good.
Oh.
I'm speaking about like when you're born, like when you have a child, it comes with the birth. It like comes with the birth certificate.
Right.
That's why the waiting list. That's why the waiting list.
Now
is for
getting
outside
season
of the city.
tickets, that shit's a
You
lifetime.
don't get
Yeah,
no-
that's just a lifetime.
Yeah, now season tickets. Yeah, now season tickets are terrible, man. I know somebody there. I know an old friend of mine. Her dad
right
been
next
on
to
the
me,
waiting
Will.
list. Yeah, that man been on the waiting list for like 10 to 15 years, bro.
They don't.
It's just, I mean, but I'm trying. It's nowhere to really.
Because they be writing that shit in they will.
Like in
It's
the
nowhere-
wheel.
It's no.
Yeah, like
It's nowhere to put a new stadium at. That's why they got that old stadium. Like once they moved out of Milwaukee, it's really nowhere else to put it. It's like it's.
Well,
it's
I ain't
tough to,
saying.
like-
Well, here's the thing. I ain't saying you need a new stadium. Just upgrade the one that you got. I'm tired of sitting on motherfucking bleachers. Ain't got no back support. You know
Listen
what I'm
here,
saying?
that's classic football, man. Stop being Stop getting all fucked up on that
You
on them leather
you got
seats with
six
vibrators
pockets
and seat warmers, man.
Like you're
They're
going to
protecting the game.
homecoming. Like you're going to
They're protecting the
homecoming.
game. Yeah,
Hey
they're
man,
protecting
it's
the
like you're
game.
going to homecoming, bro. I'm out there watching Bishop Sycamore out there, boy.
And listen, you watching history in the making, boy. You part of history when you walk in that stadium, man.
He said Bishop Sycamore.
Man. But all right, man. Hall of Fame 2022 class, Mr. Jones.
I sound off
it.
on the people who made it, first and foremost. First, we got Tony Baselli, great offensive tackle of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yep.
When I gave it to him, yeah. All right, next, for the oldies, you got Cliff Branch, old Oakland Raiders receiver there.
Yep.
He played in the Madden years. 2 Super Bowls. He got 76, 83. Now, let's get to the ones we do know. First of all, Leroy Butler, like we said.
He deserved it.
Also, this is a very emotional one. You got the linebacker, Sam Mills, finally getting there.
Yeah.
Shout out
that
to
was
Sam
long
Mills.
overdue. That was
Because
long
think
overdue.
about it, he was the first star, really the first star ever for the Carolina Panthers. If you think about it,
Yep.
him and Kevin Green.
Yep.
And yeah, he held it down when the Saints wasn't shit. That's all you knew for the Saints back in this day. Shout out to Sam Mills. Next, you got the great Richard Seymour.
Yeah, he definitely deserved it. All-time great Patriot, man. All-time, one of the best defensive ends, man, to ever do it. I love watching Richard Seymour play.
Why did it? What ballot was this? This wasn't first.
This
I'm
is
not
like
sure.
his third or fourth. I think this is third or
think-
fourth
I
ballot.
think he was first. I don't think he was first ballot.
Yeah, I don't think he
Okay.
was first ballot either. Yeah, I got to double check, but I don't think he was. But I think they hated on him too, man. He was with Belly during the whole Spygate scandal and all
Yeah.
that. So they had to
That
detract.
put a lot of damp on a lot of people's stuff.
Mhm.
Like once your name is attached to something that's going bad, it kind of tarnishes what you're doing.
Exactly.
Even though
And he was one of the
put
better
work in.
players on that defense too.
Yeah,
he was one of the better. It was
I think
him.
a lot of them got kind of overrated because of like highlights and shit like that. Honestly,
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the best players I remember from that Patriots defense, they had a nice 3-headed monster. You had Seymour. No, I'm sorry, they had a 4-headed monster. You had Seymour, you had Vince Wilfork, you had Teddy Bruschi, and then you had Ty Law out there.
I about to say, I was waiting for you to say his name because he
because I like Rodney Harrison was good, but he was good. But
Nah,
he
it was
was,
Ty Law. Ty Law started.
Yeah, it was Ty
Yeah.
Law.
or
And
Lawyer
then they
Malloy
go-
back in
Law
the
switched
day.
over.
Yeah,
He
I'm about to
played
say, and they
offense
went and
and
got Lawyer
defense.
Malloy from Buffalo. They stole him from there.
Yeah.
And then we got Coach Dick Vermeil.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all may not like this. He got in for sympathy
I
because he
agree.
wasn't first ballot.
He only
It's
won
because
one.
He died.
He only
Yeah,
won
he-
one.
He got in there for sympathy. If he ain't died, they wouldn't have put him in there. They put
I
him
mean,
in
he
there
had,
because
he had a
died.
good overall record. He had a
Nah,
good
he's
overall
regular.
He may
His
have went in,
record.
but he may have went in, but it'd have been way
No.
later down the line.
He got it. He got in because of Greatest Show on Turf. That's why he's there.
He
Yep,
got in
it
because
is.
he died.
Yeah.
He got in
He
because he
got
did.
And
Nah,
shit,
he got
he got Philly to the Super Bowl first.
Yeah.
You said
Yeah,
what?
he did.
What you say, Tay?
No, I said he got in because of the Greatest Show on Turf. That's
Yeah.
mainly the reason why he got in. Because the Greatest Show on Turf.
If that's the case, he would have been in. I'm telling you right now, because he died this year and he just died recently. They wanted to go ahead and put him in there, have his family out there. Bro, you know how the NFL is, bro.
Hey man, hey, stop that, man. Let that man have his glory, man. Please use the Lord, man.
I wish he could have got. Hey, look, I wish he could have got his glory while he was alive. I wish he could have got it while he was
I
alive.
don't think
Get
he
that man
should have
his
got in
flowers while he
over Dan
alive.
Reeves. I think Dan Reeves was a better coach. But that's
Yeah,
another
Dan
story.
Reeves was definitely. Nah, I know. Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, he got more rings. He got one more of them things. He was a great.
mean,
He made it
it's
to
like-
four of them things. Did he make it to 4
It's
Super
like-
Bowls?
It's
With
like
the
John
Broncos?
Elway, but it's like John Elway, Kirk Warner. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Who you think they're gonna put in first, coach wise? Who you think they gonna put in Dick Vermeil with Kirk Warner before they put in Dan Reeves with John Elway?
True.
Right.
Like, come on.
you making a
I was
valid
gonna
point.
wait for MT to come back because this last one is bullshit. I'm sorry.
Who is that?
Hold on.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it.
Hey, hold on, y'all. My bad. Hey, Lord, please forgive me. I
What you
thought
drinking?
Dick
Some dark?
Vermeil was dead. He ain't dead. He's still.
I'm
Who was
about to say
that
he
that
ain't dead,
died?
bro.
Oh my
Who was that
God,
that
bro.
just died? Who was that
Hey,
that just
John.
died, bro? It was
That
somebody
was John.
significant.
That was
Was
John
it
Madden that
Dan
just died.
Reeves?
No,
Was
John
it
Man,
Dan
Madden.
bro.
Reeves?
Dan Reeves died.
Oh, dang, man. Damn, bro. My bad. Hey, yeah, salute to Dick Vermeil, y'all. Salute to Dick
But
Vermeil.
this, I try to mention Dan Reeves so you catch it. And then you,
Hey, we going about to get banned, man.
Mr. Jones, threw your alley hoop. You walk to the bench, bro.
oh my God. Put me on the bench. Don't you be doing that fancy shit. Should have went for the layup. I should have went for the layup. Should have been like, it should have been Dan Reeves. But no, the last one, you got Brian Young from the San Francisco 49ers. This is some bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't even the best D tackle that ever played for San
He
Fran.
wasn't
Dana
even the best
Stubblefield
defensive
was.
player or his team at the time.
He
He
wasn't.
wasn't even.
He really
Not
wasn't.
Dana Stubblefield won Defensive Player of the
Yeah.
Year while he was on the same team. Dana Stubblefield was better than this guy.
Maybe he got the sympathy vote in.
Man, I mean, fuck. Even Merton Hanks had a better run at one point with the head block.
Oh, man.
Deion
man.
Sanders. Can I
Lord,
continue?
Lord, please protect Dick Vermeil for the rest of this year. I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to be responsible for that man's death.
You can't put that out in the universe, man. It come back.
Now, let's talk about some of the
bro.
people that didn't get in. I talk about another 49er who deserve it over him, Patrick Willis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Definitely old Patty Will. I agree.
I got one.
Who?
I mean, it's no second. You know, it ain't no secret. Where?
DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah,
DeMarcus Ware
DeMarcus
should've got
Ware.
in.
Yeah,
I
he
would
should've
say
got
before
in.
Brian Young.
Yeah.
I don't know over the
Brian
other
Young
players.
Bad player. He was okay. He had his
Oh.
moment.
But I say, he had a few plays,
Who?
but it wasn't.
He had 2 plays, but I don't think he's Hall of Fame.
Who, DeMarcus
Oh.
Ware?
No, not DeMarcus Ware.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, bro, don't do
Why
that.
y'all
Don't be
choose? Come on,
disrespectful.
man. Don't do that. DeMarcus Ware, that boy.
I didn't say DeMarcus Ware. I said yeah.
Oh, you talking about Patrick
okay.
Willis?
No.
Nah,
They
I'm talking about
Brian
Brian Young.
Young. Brian
Oh,
Young.
Brian Young. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Let me go
I
with
had
the
his-
other people that got snubbed. We're going to see if they deserve it over him. Jared Allen. He was eligible this year.
Yeah, Jared Allen definitely
Yeah.
should have been there.
What? For real? They passed him over?
Yeah.
He's in the top 3 of sacks all
I
time.
mean, the one
Wow.
Dion advocated for, of course, Devin Hester. He's going to get in eventually. He changed the
Yeah,
He'll
game.
get it next
He may go next. He may go next year.
To be honest with you, Devin Hester, he's about third. He's about a third ballot, and the reason why I say that is, yeah, you did good in the kick return game, but what else did you do well, man? See, the reason why Dion was a shoe-in because Dion did it all. Dion is still literally the best cornerback of all time. He returned punts. The amount of pick sixes that he had, he went out there, played wide receiver. He played, you know what I'm saying? He did end arounds, all that.
But, I
Dion
mean,
did everything, bro.
they changed the
That
rules
kick
because of
return.
Devin Hester, though.
And
They
he
changed
did all
the
that while
rules.
playing.
You
And he did all that
got to
while
kick for the
playing a full
25
season.
now because of him.
Hold on, wait. And Dion
You
did
know-
all that while playing a full season of baseball to the World Series.
Exactly.
That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why he's the GOAT.
I agree with
That's what
MT.
he
He
do.
not first. He not first.
Yeah.
Nah, he's not
Nah,
first.
bro.
Nah, he's not first
Nah,
ballot,
nah.
but he
that's what-
deserves to get in. He changed the
Hey,
game.
Yeah, I mean, he did.
They
change
changed
it,
rules
but here's
because
what
he's
happened.
mad. Look what he did in the
Here's what
Super Bowl.
happened. Oh no, I agree, but here's what happened. Dion hyped him up. Dion, if this guy's not first ballot, I don't know who is, all that kind of stuff. So that got his
Yeah.
hopes up. And
Yeah.
then when he didn't get it, salute to the people. I knew you wasn't a first ballot, sir. I'm no disrespect to him, but I knew you weren't first ballot. I
You
looked
sound
at your
like Bill-
resume
You
and
sound
saw
like
that you
you
wasn't
sound like
first
Bill
ballot.
Belichick on that 30 for 30. I knew it was a rule. I knew that was a rule. I
Yeah.
knew that was a tough rule. I knew that was a rule. That nigga, that 30 for 30 had me tight, man.
Well, I never heard the rule to that moment. Like never in football history.
Exactly. He told me, I knew about that rule already. No, you didn't. No, the hell you
Yeah.
didn't.
Even Brady said, hey, look, Brady, when he went up against not went up against, but when he dapped up Charles Woodson, said, man, it wasn't an incomplete pass. He told him that. He was,
But
whether
he said
it joke-
he also did it in the 30 for 30 with the ball in his hand. Actually, he said right here, that's incomplete. But if I have it right here, he said that's a fumble. He said I knew it was a fumble. I told you. Man, that 30 for 30 was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Man, Belichick playing 4D chess out here, man. You know what he's doing.
Of course, man. I mean, Belichick. Here's the thing: you got to know the rule book, and as long as you know the rule book, you can work it and you can get around stuff. That's just like Spygate. Spygate. Here's the thing: it wasn't the filming of it; it was the way that he filmed it. Like it's certain aspects of the practice that you are able to film. Like you can bring your own crew, but you got to get, you know what I'm saying, some stuff signed off, and it's a way that the camera has to be angled and what it records. That's where Spygate. Yeah, that's why Spygate
because
was
you watch
tricky.
Yeah, because it's like you already with football already. You already watching stuff anyway. Then throughout the season, throughout the preseason, you're going to other camps playing them. So like you know what's going on, but
yeah,
they just
and you can always request
tape.
Yeah, and you can always request tape from the other team. But the thing is, obviously, they're going to limit what they give you. You know what I'm saying? Versus Belichick just going in there saying, "Hey, look, man, get the whole thing."
Yeah, they give you formations. They'll give you the formation, but they're not gonna give you when they're gonna run that formation, how they're gonna run that formation,
the signals and all that.
Yeah.
Belichick wanted all. He wanted to know the next time the man went to the to the porta potty. You know what I'm saying? He wanted it all.
Them niggas peeing bags.
Yeah. All right. So for real.
It's more people. You got Torrey Holt.
He should get in. He should definitely get in. I'm sorry. He should definitely get in.
Yeah, he should get in. Yeah, there will be no
Oh, you got something against
over Bryant Young? Yes. Over Bryant Young? Yes. Overall, him, he was
great.
You
just gonna keep using Bryant Young. Come on, man. Don't
because this is a bullshit. Andre Johnson. All these people deserve it over Bryant Young.
Nah, Andre Johnson.
Well, not first ballot. Not first ballot.
But over Bryant Young, yes. Next.
He's still one of them.
You got Zach Thomas.
He ain't first ballot either. I think he was juicing. Wasn't he a juicer? Didn't they catch him juicing?
Yes, he was.
But this ain't his first ballot. It's like
Zach Thomas still was dominant of his era though.
So. He was dominant, but you got to remember too what era he played in. Ray Lewis was in that era with him, so Ray Lewis gonna automatically push him to the side, and then Ray Lewis wasn't joking. MT respect special team players. That shit not easy when the rules was different. Devin Hester could win a game if you kick it to him without a doubt. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he's not first ballot. I respect Devin Hester.
That's not first ballot.
And even with you kicking it to a side, you know what I'm saying? It's still that 1% chance to or 5% chance that one of those players get a lucky clip up and he falls and they don't win the game. So like
they got a record that's probably never gonna be broken though. I mean, he got
14
of things. That shit ain't gonna be broken.
And plus, it's very rare that a special team player in general makes it first ballot. It's very rare that happens.
Yeah, exactly.
It
never happened.
Did it ever happen in history?
No,
I'm just about
no.
The only player, and it's probably because he's won about.
It might be like Morton Anderson or some bullshit.
Yeah, Adam Vinatieri will probably get first ballot, and then Justin Tucker will be first ballot.
That nigga Vinatieri leg has changed lives.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta remember.
Yeah, without his leg, I don't think it'd be. I mean, this is my opinion.
It wouldn't be a dynasty.
It wouldn't be a dynasty.
It wouldn't be a dynasty.
It was built on the leg, man.
Yeah, he made that shit for 46. He made that thing for 46. Hey, Brady did the drive though. Brady did do the work.
Yeah, he did put him in the position.
That drive would have meant nothing if he'd have missed that kick.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. That's true. You're right about that.
Drive would have meant nothing if he'd have missed that kick. If you watch that Cincinnati Packers game in the middle of the
season,
season,
the Rams would have got the ball first, they might have scored.
Yeah. They might have, but they didn't.
You know?
And Vinatieri understood the assignment.
And then I think the last finalist was Reggie Wayne.
Reggie Wayne still not in?
Nah. He'll get in soon. He'll get in.
Yeah, he'll get in soon. He'll get in a couple more. You gotta remember too, Reggie Wayne.
I think it's some hitters next year that's eligible though.
Yeah,
but I'm about to say next year is even worse.
Yeah, I was about to say yeah. I mean, but Reggie Wayne, he is nice, but you gotta remember though, Marvin Harrison was the train that made that offense go. Him and Dallas Clark was killing shit. Reggie Wayne was nice too. Reggie Wayne, I'm gonna tell you what Reggie Wayne was famous for.
Yeah,
Reggie
I'm about to
Wayne
say next year might be his own class.
Runner too.
Listen who eligible next year though. Cam Chancellor, Dwight Freeney, James Harrison,
Cam gotta go
Carson
in.
Palmer, Darrell Reeves, Joe
Carson
Thomas.
Palmer. Wait a minute. Whoa, stop.
Carson
No, he ain't
Palmer,
gonna get in, but he's one of the people that's
Why
eligible.
is Carson, man?
He's
they better
eligible.
not vote that
He
nigga.
might. He's
They
probably gonna
better
be a
not vote that
finalist.
He
nigga.
ain't gonna get in. He
Because
ain't gonna get in.
Matt
Nah.
Forte is eligible next year. Matt Forte ain't gonna get in.
Oh yeah, of
Hey, what
course
if Matt
not.
Forte do get in though?
He ain't gonna get in.
That shit is second worst to baseball.
It
Hey,
is.
that
Matt
shit
Forte
they should have
should
did
get
to
in
Barry
first
Bonds
ballot.
was terrible,
Nah.
bro.
I don't want to talk about it again. That's part of the reason we got probably restricted too.
That shit was
Mhm.
horrible. I read that. I was like, they dirty for that one.
Yeah, I got restricted.
Fuck baseball.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
bro.
baseball.
Yeah, bro. We not on
Basketball, the
Facebook
only
right
one that
now, bro.
always get it right because they're smart enough to add college as well.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
bro. They said they said
Basketball
unfortunately
gets it
we
right.
can't we can't upload our videos on Facebook right now. That's what they said, bro.
Oh man, we went through that, man. We went on Facebook and YouTube jail for a minute.
Exactly.
I don't even know what we did.
I think James Harrison and Darrell Reeves might get first ballot.
Darrell Reeves
Yeah.
definitely. Darrell
Real
Reeves
Reeves definitely gonna go first ballot. That's
Of
not-
course.
that's not-
Yeah,
Cam
James
Chancellor,
Harrison.
Cam Chancellor, he might edge
Cam,
it.
yeah, I think Cam going to edge it for the simple fact that the dynasty run they will. I ain't say dynasty, but the run they had with Seattle. That's gonna feed real big on his feet going in the door.
Yeah, but let's not forget, we are talking about the press here. So if they had to take that last vote and they had to pick between Cam and Darrell, they're going
Oh
Darrell.
yeah, Reeves getting
They're
in.
going
Yeah, Reeves all day.
Reeves, I think Reeves is gonna get in regardless, probably.
It's how many defensive
Reeves and
players should get
Harrison.
in?
Harrison definitely getting there. I don't see why Harrison won't.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm about to say, how many defensive players he go in? Because you know they got like split that joint up. So
I don't know. That
I mean,
ain't
Can the
gonna
same,
Dwight
can the
Freeney's a
same,
good
can the
candidate,
same
too.
position can the same position go in?
Well,
Or they gotta
remember
it normally
Chancellor-
does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to
Okay.
say. Well, remember Chancellor wasn't a CB; he was a safety.
Yeah, he was
That's
safety.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was
Safety
strong.
/ CB.
Yeah,
So he should get in. He should get in there. He should.
Mhm.
Yeah, if they slide him over to the safety position, then he walking in.
Let me tell you something. You can't have no Legion of Boom without Cam Chancellor. Plain
No,
and
Yeah,
simple.
Negative.
Chris
It's
Johnson
not
is
there.
eligible
It's not
next
there.
year.
It's not there.
Chris Johnson ain't getting there.
Chris Johnson ain't getting in either. He ain't first ballot.
His run wasn't long enough.
Yeah,
Even
his
though
run
he
was
did have
long
a
enough.
2K.
Yeah.
He did have a
Yeah,
Let me
2K.
tell you something. I went
Yeah,
to two of Cam Chancellor's cookouts we do down for Virginia Beach. I went to both of them, and as we in line getting our plates, Sherman it was Sherman and another defensive player from the Seattle Seahawks. They was putting the food on the plate, and I was mad because Sherman was passing out the pulled pork, and I wanted some pulled pork, but I just to be known, I ain't eat no pulled pork that day. That nigga ain't put shit on my plate. Fuck him.
Damn.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
pro-
man.
my hatred, you know what he tried to tell you?
My hatred runs deep. It runs deep.
Yeah.
It runs
Nah,
deep.
but
That nigga was
Put
not
that
putting
nigga
no
on
pork
some
my plate.
pork. On some
Hey, listen.
swine.
Listen, no,
Well-
just because if it had been somebody else, like everybody, it was a lot of people there. Percy was there.
Percy Harvin,
Vic
yep.
Vic
Yeah,
was.
he's
I mean, it was a name you could name anybody in the NFL. And they were there, but just for the fact that he was on the road handing out the pulled pork, and I was like, man, I don't like that nigga, bro. I can't do it. I'm already at this.
He
nigga
probably
Cam
gave you.
Chancellor event.
He probably
Right.
was gonna give you the square
What
root.
made you hate this guy for a
Listen,
lifetime?
I'm already at Cam event.
I had to shoot
The
first.
only reason I'm at Cam event because Cam from down the beach. So I'm gonna give him. He got the edge from down the beach. So I'm gonna be at his event. But the guy didn't like serving no food, bro. It ain't happening. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want none of that.
Well,
You got
So,
serving up.
what he was like a lunch, like passing out, putting on people's plates, and you came.
No,
He like,
it was a barbecue. It was like they were making a place for everybody. You couldn't go to make your own plate. So they had the NFL. They had like all his little special guests was putting the food in people's plates. And we get to the pulled pork part. He says putting pulled pork. I said I don't want it. I'm good.
Man,
And walked away.
What happened
Well-
to Keisha making your plate? It's
Hey,
just
at least-
sad.
I'm about to say,
You should have made that plate.
At least you and front doors got something in common when it comes to Richard Sherman.
I don't like that nigga, man. I don't like that nigga, man.
He said you in front doors. He's stupid.
Listen.
bro, that camera footage.
Man,
Man, he took a huge. He took a huge.
he thought he was Braun Strowman. He couldn't knock the door.
That was a hell of a deadbolt lock they had on that door, bro.
Hey, you know
But I
that lock
tell
was,
you,
bro, that lock was ridiculous. That
you should
that
have
joint was not
invested in
funny.
that company Monday.
Listen, they knew at one point in time in their life that man was gonna try something. He's an NFL player. We need to put a nice lock on this door. In case you ever got a bird cage or something here. He hits with his shoulders. Let's put a block on this door. Let's put a block on this door.
That shit
Real.
crazy.
Yeah, they blocked the hell out of that joint. Oh man.
Just imagine if Aaron Rodgers had a line like that door, man. He might have like 6 rings, man.
He had too much alcohol and pills. That's what that was that night. It's chemicals is imbalance.
He was off Molly water. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that dude.
He was off something. He was definitely off something that night.
He wasn't all that.
Yeah, he wasn't all that night.
Yeah, he wasn't Hollywood sober.
Your man had a Matt Barnes episode. Your man had a Matt Barnes episode. He found out something. He found out something. He's like, I'm gonna go talk to her. I'm gonna go talk to her one way or another. He's gonna talk.
That nigga Dirk in there? Is Dirk in there? Tell me that's come outside.
My man drove like 2 hours or something to whoop his ass or something like that. It was something ridiculous.
Listen, bro. You can only stay mad for the max of 10 miles, bro. After 10 miles, bro, whatever you was driving for, you forgot. Because the song that came on, you had another phone conversation.
I would have been mad for like 15 minutes.
This nigga just drove to DC to Philly to fight a nigga. This nigga Matt Barnes.
He done rode past the Dairy Queen. Like, oh, let me stop over here and get something from Dairy Queen. You forgot all about what you was driving for.
Cross state lines to whoop at.
My man probably paid the toll and everything. He paid the tolls and all that.
Nah, he went through the toll. He got that ticket.
You stay mad for 95 miles, bro. Like, I don't know, but I probably gone down to like 10 miles. I'm like, you know what? I need to
it take me 5 miles to be like, what the fuck am I
sorry, if you had that nigga for 95 miles, we might as well shoot that nigga.
My man must have been
You gotta understand, bro. 95 miles, bro. You know it's no longer if you go up that zone and an accidental death happens, bro. You drove 95 miles to come do this, bro. You going to jail for life.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, you going to jail for life because you drove
first degree.
Yeah, that's premeditated. Yeah, that's premeditated.
It ain't no accidental death at that point. Listen, that defense gonna get up there and be like, did you drive 95 miles to go confront this man? And you can be like, it may have been like that. Oh, he thought about this the whole ride there, and your honor case closed.
But let's not forget about his joint was bad. But let's not forget about that damn astronaut that drove from like West Bumblefuck to Florida to kill the goddamn the other astronaut. Let's not forget about that one.
Oh yeah, she got the side joint.
What type of men shit y'all talking about?
I think it was a side chick, wasn't it?
The only reason he did it, is politics. He knows secrets.
I heard about an astronaut driving to kill somebody.
Yeah, I don't know he drove from like West Bumblefuck to Florida straight.
Nah, it was Miami or something.
She was a side chick. She was trying to kill him and the wife.
So she tried to kill him. He drove to go kill her.
No. She drove down to where he was located
with his wife
to kill him and the wife.
I think she was a side chick.
Hey,
it was
let me say this first. Let me say this before. And as soon as you say that, this joke had automatic. This is the first joke popped in my head. No homo. Pause. I'm not gay. None of that shit. That dick was out of this world.
He smashed her into another dimension, bro.
Exactly.
He gave her
bro, it was like 13.
It went like almost 1,000 miles. I forgot how long it was. It was a long.
Bro, she crossed like
drove to go kill somebody.
You drove to Florida to kill this dude. Bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro. It's like that viral video. I'm willing to die for that pussy, nigga. It's you. Okay.
Triple OG. Now get out my house right now.
Exactly.
Me and my woman going through something right now.
No,
nigga, you was locked up. Y'all ain't going through nothing. You was locked up.
Any kitty in the world, it made me drive like 1,000 miles to kill her boy. I don't want that. I don't put that.
Keep it.
I don't want it. If it's that good,
hold on.
I don't want it.
Hey, hold on. Hey, let's talk about them fights last night.
We talking about what? UFC?
Man.
UFC? I ain't get a chance to see that.
All right, well, hold on. We'll get to UFC in just a moment. We gotta get to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we got sidetracked.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
The steak and potatoes.
Yeah,
Main
Mr.
dish.
Jones. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl time. Whew, yeah. Yeah,
Time
it is
is
here. What is it? Super Bowl 56? Yep. Super Bowl 56.
Damn.
Yeah, Super Bowl 56. And what we have is the LA Rams. So for the second year in a row, the team in the Super Bowl has home field advantage.
Yep.
So the LA Rams will be playing in SoFi Stadium in LA and taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Go ahead. What are you gonna say, Buffett?
question. So how do you guys? All right. So my thing is, they put into play that all Super Bowls from now on will be played in Dallas. And my thing is, I don't see the reason for that because
Are they up?
at some point in time, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's a meme. It's a meme and it's a joke. But go ahead.
So that's not an official letter from the NFL.
No, that's not an official letter.
All
So
right,
they
I'm
somebody photoshopped it.
I'm about to say I didn't know.
Because at the end of the day, listen. Because at the end of the day, the Cowboys are eventually going back to the Super Bowl. Every team eventually goes back. So you tell me you moved it because you don't want no team to have home field advantage. But eventually, Dallas gonna get a squad.
Yeah, but
they're gonna
It
go.
was just a
They'll
meme,
be at
man. It
home.
was just a meme, man.
We all
I just want to be alive to see it.
They all
gonna
be
be like
alive to see it.
It's gonna be like 70. We're gonna be in a walker talking about Cowboys.
My dad. I want to see one more with my daddy, man. I want to see one more with my daddy, man.
All right. Listen, so what we doing?
Nah,
Predictions
it should
right now?
happen within the first 10 years. All right, y'all. So let's talk about keys to victory first off. Keys to victory, y'all. Let's start with the Bengals. What are the Bengals' keys to victory?
Control
Chase
with the run.
Okay.
Stick with the run and keep the Rams offense off the field.
Okay.
Also, Detroit got some quick screen passes. That offensive line, I don't think can handle the Rams front.
Yeah, and as long as him and Chase can keep that same chemistry going, I think it'll most definitely be a game. It'll be a game.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you.
Goatland on him?
Yeah, Goatland on him. I was getting ready to say that's gonna be the matchup of the night because it's shots fired. And they asked Jamar Chase, how do you feel about having Jalen Ramsey? And I quote, he said, well, I'm not worried about anything. He's the one who has to defend me. So shots have been fired.
I respect Ramsey. My receiver already did him dirty, so I ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk like that, man. You don't give people extra motivation.
I'm just saying. I'm
going Bengals regardless, man. I got to go with LSU.
All right, hold on. We ain't jump to the predictions yet. We just doing keys to victory, my brother. Yeah. This keys to victory. Tay, what you got?
All right. I also think if the Rams can hold up, if that front can get to Joe, if Donald and Vaughn do what they supposed to do, what they built to do, what they have done their whole career, and sack him, that defense wins the game hands down. Because if he can't get the ball off, that's it. That's it. And I believe if we get the Super Bowl Denver Broncos Vaughn and that animal in Donald, it might be a wrap for them. It might be a wrap on the defensive end.
I think Super Bowl Vaughn is not there no more.
Yeah, but go ahead, Tay. What's your keys to victory?
For the Bengals, Joe Mixon is a big key. Offensively. Oh, and I keep bringing this dude's name up. He only showed up, I guess, against Kansas City. If you want to count it, T. Higgins got to have a hell of a game.
He does
for them to even be competitive.
I agree.
And for the we doing both teams or just the Bengals?
Both.
Just the Bengals for right now. Just the Bengals. We're gonna bring it around to the Rams in just a second. Mr. Jones, what do you got for the Bengals?
Be good on third down and pray to God you can stop the pass rush.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right.
And I mean, the secondary got to step up too. They got a decent receiving core. They're going up against.
They're going to get super.
Hold on, wait a minute. Whoa. First of all, stop. I'm just going to take it that you said that because maybe you was taking a sip or something like that. What do you mean the Rams have a decent receiving core, sir? They have a good to great receiving core.
Well, that's decent. You ain't getting great. It's a decent beat.
Bro, they just got somebody who almost broke the record, bro. How many receivers, bro?
Yeah, I know.
So you got. I would.
But your key word is almost. He didn't. He almost.
Yeah.
He almost.
I mean,
almost.
You gotta break it. You gotta break it. You can't come close. You gotta break it.
Yeah, I act like they John Taylor, Jerry Rice, or Irvin and Alvin Hopper.
I'm not saying that
Antonio Freeman and Robert Brooks or something.
Freeman and Brooks,
They ain't no Freeman and Brooks.
Bullshit.
They ain't no Donald and Nelson. Come on, man.
Stop it.
Put the down for 1 second.
Exactly. Please stop that.
Ain't no Donald.
Please stop that, Donald.
Ain't no Donald and Jody.
Exactly. They have basically what they have is they have two number one wide receivers. What they have, Cooper Kupp and OBJ.
Yeah,
that's what they have. Now, what's going to hurt the Rams is no Tyler Higbee today. So nobody to go down the middle of the field and stretch things out. That's what's going to hurt. I'm gonna be honest. That's going to hurt. It's going to hurt.
Do you think that we're going to see another Ocho Cinco in the Super Bowl?
What you mean?
When I say in reference, remember Ocho went to the Pats. They went to the Super Bowl. They had Ocho. They had Randy, and it was just like
they ain't go to no Super Bowl with
Ocho there. Ocho bought everybody Rolexes for the game.
No.
Ocho wasn't on that team in the Super Bowl?
No, not that year.
Not that year. That's a different year.
He got cut.
He got cut. He didn't even.
Did he even finish the season?
No,
finish the season.
He didn't start the season. He got cut.
No, Moss.
So he did
because he couldn't learn the playbook.
Exactly.
You're right. It was Randy. Randy was one that won the Super Bowl with him.
I swear, I thought I'm about to say I don't think he finished the season. I think he got cut.
He did. He didn't know the playbook. He didn't know the
playbook.
Too much McDonald's. McDonald's menu.
No, Chad Johnson off the field distractions got him really more than.
You out here headbutting bitches. Allegedly.
Oh, you talking about Evelyn? Yeah, I forgot about that.
Now, hard so your man, had to come along with man. Crying to him, I'm sorry. I'm like, bro, come on.
But is it allegedly if it's public record?
It's public record.
But I gotta say,
it's a case of public record.
All right. So for me personally, the keys to victory, plain and simple, is going to be Joe Mixon, because we already know Joe Burrow is going to be cool under pressure. So the matchup is going to be for the Bengals is going to be Joe Mixon.
I hope they run the ball.
How well he's able to have positive yardage. They will. They're going to run it. Because they're going to have to slow down the Rams. You can't keep giving them possession after possession.
You can't.
So Joe Mixon.
You got to.
So Joe Mixon would be a key factor. I think the Jamar Chase and Ramsey matchup is going to be huge.
Crazy.
And then another one. Yeah. And then another one is going to be the Bengals secondary and how Eli Apple matches up against OBJ. Obviously, Eli Apple being drafted by the New York Giants, he was able to play with OBJ. So maybe he'll know some of his tendencies and everything. And they've been picking on Eli Apple.
Third downs. That's what matters. That matchup. Third downs.
At the end of the day,
because Odell has been a hell of a possession receiver these playoffs.
He has.
He's been getting a lot of third downs.
I agree. All right, so keys to victory for the Rams, y'all.
Put the ball in Coop hand.
Okay.
Put the ball in Coop hand, and when throwing deep, just make sure you got Odell and you lead him the right way. He gonna go up there and get it. Lead him. He gonna go up there and get it. He's proven through his whole career he can go up there and get it. Just put the ball in the right position.
Yeah, I'm also gonna add to the defensive side of the ball, like the Bengals' offensive line is suspect, so take advantage of that. Get the Joe
trash.
Burrow. Yeah, that got to be one of the worst. I won't say they're the bottom tier. I'm not gonna say the worst, but they bottom tier.
All right, that's cool. Tay.
All right, for me, For offense, it's the Magic. My repeated record. The Magic 3 letters. OBJ. That's the key for the goddamn range. And I will actually have to say Cam Akers too. He's gonna have a big role. Just as long as he don't fumble. Please don't. Please, yeah. I hope he don't fumble. Just as long as he don't fumble. Cam Akers should be a good key. Defensively, just play your game. You know you get out the quarterback. You know the offensive line ain't that good. Just go after him. Try to get some turnovers. We already know Ramsey going to check. Chase pretty much the whole game. So I don't know who the other corner is. He's going to get.
He's ass. I forgot.
But he's gonna have to step up.
He is ass. I think he's number 3 for them. He is ass. I watch him every game this playoff and have said it every time. He is ass. Listen, this is how ass he is. He's so. Hold on, I'm gonna let you go.
He's so ass.
Listen, this is how ass he is. They will let him check the best guy, and then Ramsey got to go over there and tell him, "Hey, bro, you over here now. I got him, okay? You over there now. You go over there." That's how
like picking up basketball. That's like
pretty
much. I got
and you know how that's gonna mess him up right there. They're gonna do that shit, and when he go over there to go try to do that switch, they're gonna hike it. He ain't gonna be set.
Nah. You gotta allow certain substitutions. So now they'll be set. Trust me, they'll be all right.
No. What you're saying when you said once he's checking that guy, he got to go over there and say, "Hey, you're not checking me on this side." If that play occurs, when he got to switch over, when Ramsey got to switch over to
go at him all night, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Go at. I forgot his name. I think it's not Johnson. I forgot his name, but that dude. Trust me. I said in the group chat. When the first time he get a pass completed on him, I'm gonna say it in the group chat. That's the ass man right there. He is ass.
Bro, we talking shit
that
about this
man
boy. Now watch
is
that nigga.
ass.
Watch he have an interception that's going to impact the game and shit.
You know, like 2 picks.
No.
No.
He is ass.
Because we already think every Super Bowl is always that one player that always somehow, some way, seriously want to be the good player. So
it ain't him. It's not him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been watching him long enough this season. I literally been telling people
he's no Larry Brown.
Exactly. If it wasn't for Ramsey, that secondary would be complete ass. Okay, Ramsey is literally because he's able to lock down half the field. That dude is ass.
Game, I suppose.
Mr. Jones, I would put you on him, and you could probably get a couple catches. He's ass.
Oh. Yeah, the special, the post corner all day long.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, go ahead, Mr. Jones. That dude is ass.
Oh man. Honestly, simply is the stars just gotta be stars today. I mean, Aaron Donald, he gotta get a sack. Von Miller, a strip sack would be nice on the offensive line. OBJ got
I think Von gonna show up. He's been here.
I mean, Von's been showing up this whole playoffs. Honestly, he's been doing pretty decent this playoffs.
He has a ring. He know how to feel to hold that trophy up. So he got a chance to do it again. I think he's gonna show up.
Yeah. Darius Williams. Look for that name, Darius Williams.
That's
complete ass. That's his name, Darius.
Oh, you talking about number 11? Number 11.
Yeah,
ass. Talking about.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Darius Williams. I'm going to get my account restricted today on Twitter if he get embarrassed today. I want you to tweet that man all day, every day.
If you have a good game, you got to come in and apologize. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Trash.
Yeah. Nah. I got a funny Jair Alexander story too for y'all. Funny story, but we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that right after this.
Right after this. You can't lead off with that. It's like, what?
Right. Go with a cliffhanger.
Here's the thing.
Look, I'm chilling. I ain't even. Go ahead. What you say?
Well, here's the thing now, real quick. So there was an incident that happened at a store that I used to work at. So basically, he had to come up there for one of his family members. We just want to leave it at that. And so obviously he came in like he was big and bad and all of that. And I just told him, I said, and this was fresh off this was last year. This was in the off season. I told him, I said, "Oh, so you the guy who Tom Brady beat multiple times?" And he was like, "Oh, you ain't see me get them picks?" I said, "Yeah, you got the picks, but who got the victory?" But then we ended up laughing it up and everything like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It was all
like
good.
that? You being disrespectful like that? You being disrespectful like that?
I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna say it. Regardless. Honestly, if he would have hit me, y'all, I would have had a check. Too much show, baby. We would have been in LA. We would have been in LA for the Super Bowl.
Stay down.
Exactly.
Stay down. Don't get up.
But they
Have a seat.
probably so used to hearing fans talk to them all the damn time.
I'd have slid you an Alka-Seltzer. Put this in your mouth, man. Stop fucking.
Exactly.
Just shake it. Because Denzel Washington Oscar winning.
But nah. On the real, I mean, obviously, I didn't say it with malicious because, like, when he came, I didn't even know who he was. Like, half of these NFL, but I don't even recognize them in person. He was
got helmets on.
He was like, he was like, I demand, you know what I'm saying, that you talk to me and all that. I was like, well, who are you? And he was like, you don't know who I am? And I was like, no. Mother effer, and he said, he was like, I'm Jair Alexander. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, so you the guy who Brady beat, you know what I'm saying, in the secondary. And he was like, how funny. And he was like, and I picked his ass off too. I said, no, you did. I said, you got two of them on there, but Brady got the victory. So that's what mattered. Yeah. So
it was 3 and run away with 3 points. We got a point for each time he picked it off. Fans disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, I was joking. But like I said, it was I was joking with him. That's all it was. It was all in fun.
Gilbert Arena when he used to play, and people used to talk trash like how he choked against LeBron. Like, damn, bro.
Nah, that was a choke job, though.
I will always have a bias. I will always have a bias with Gilbert. That's the man.
But it's all good, man. He took pictures with everybody. Everything was good. Like I said, I ain't saying maliciously.
Gilbert put a gun on your ass.
Gilbert
with glizzies and Glocks. Gilbert gonna ask you which gun you want me to use.
Legend.
Yeah, but go ahead, Mr. Jones. Quick little key to victory.
Oh yeah, finish that. Matthew Stafford can't succumb to the pressure because let's be honest, the Rams do have more pressure this game. It's only Joe Burrow's second season.
Stole my answer. Stole it. Go ahead.
So
go ahead, finish your little point.
Nigga. My bad. I just said Matt Stafford.
Finish your point, nigga. At this point. Tay Hinton Jr.
Wrap it up. Wrap that shit up.
We can't have a great minds thinking like moment. It has to be
Tay Hinton Jr.
It has to be I stole it though.
Whole rundown, cover all bases.
Go ahead and stop playing the wrap it up.
I just said the stars had to be stars. That's all I had. That's what I said. I ain't really getting the details.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Roger Warski over here. All right, but that's it though. That's it.
But Mr. Jones,
they got all the pressure.
Yeah, so I'm going to piggyback off of what Mr. Jones said. Absolutely, I 100% agree. I 100% agree. Matthew Stafford, sir, you cannot crumble because I got a feeling that there's going to be a tight moment in this game, and you're going to have to come through for your team. This is why they traded for you. This is why they're going to continue to pay out that big money contract to you. You were the reason why that they brought you up because they said that Jared Goff wasn't the guy. You have to prove to them that you are better than Jared Goff. And so far this postseason,
you have proven it.
You proved. I ain't even gonna say because Goff got to the Super Bowl as well. You got to win it. You got to win it. Now, my other key to victory. This actually is gonna go to Sean McVay. You got to coach with your brain, not your heart. And not your ego, because he puts his team in dangerous positions when he, you know what I'm saying, goes for it on fourth down, some of the play calling and everything. It's like he tries to force things. He has these meltdowns at times, and they are bad all-time meltdowns when he has them and the play calling.
Yeah,
so
they lost
they lost a lot of leads this year.
Playoffs.
Know your roster. Don't go out there and try to get style points. If you jump out 10-0 on the Bengals, guess what? You better act like it's still 0-0 and play smart. Mix in the run and the pass. Don't get cute. Don't try to send Stafford out there, start throwing 60-yard bombs and all that and just letting it rip because I'm going to tell you right now, all it takes is for a fumble from Stafford or a pick, and momentum shift. So Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford, those are my two key to victories for the LA Rams. Now,
well, I will rebuttal this though. I think they should throw deep passes.
I mean,
think
they should, but
be aggressive.
No, they should be aggressive. But what I'm saying is, once you get that lead, once you up 10-0, 13, or possibly 14,
Yeah, you can't get lax.
You can't get lax. You can't go out there for style points. Yeah, he go out there. He try to get style points sometimes. This ain't NFL blitz. This is not, you know what I'm saying, Madden, what is it? Madden Streets and all that shit that they've been doing these past couple of seasons. This is not none of that. Go out there and play to win the game. Don't try to be cute just because you at home at LA. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the Bengals are one of those teams. As long as they see that they got some type of a shot, they keep playing until it's 0-0-0 on the clock. They don't ever give up.
Both teams kind of struggled to get here. Let's be honest.
Bengals struggle, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Bengals. Here's what happened with the Bengals when they beat the Chiefs. That gave them all the confidence that they needed.
They fucking almost lost to the Raiders too.
They did, but the Raiders are the Raiders. The Raiders going Raiders. The Raiders are going Raiders.
I mean, I'm just saying though, it wasn't they ain't walked through them. And then let's be honest, Andy Reid's ego got in the way. That stupid ass call in the end of the first half, that was game over after that shit.
It was.
I mean, that was more Mahomes. He made a terrible decision. Either you gonna go for the touchdown.
Who called the play?
Yeah.
It was Andy that called the play. Thank you, Tay.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Dumbass decision.
All right, it's prediction times, gentlemen. Prediction time.
I'm going Bengals.
All right,
I'm going Bengals by 10.
All right,
by 10?
So Buffet Allen got Bengals by 10. All right.
By 10?
Damn.
By 10? What's the line? What's the line for this?
By 10.
3.5, I think. It's 4.5.
4.5.
No, it's always been 4. Is it 4 or 4.5?
It started 4.5.
4.5.
Then it went down.
Nah, it
No,
started
it's 4.5.
4.
It's 4.5 now.
It's 4.5.
Oh, it's 4.5. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And went back. It was 3.5 yesterday. It went back up. The whole point.
4.5.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you right now, 4.5. Woo, yeah, let's talk about it. All right, but go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and continue. So all right, so Josh, what you got? Point spread and all.
I got the Rams.
You got the Rams. So you got the Rams. You got them covering the 4.5.
Yeah, they're gonna cover the 4.5.
Wow. All right. What makes you so confident?
I just can't trust the Bengals front line.
Okay.
All right. I got Rams. I got the Rams 30-24, and of course, they covering. Rams.
Yeah, they're gonna.
So
it's gonna be like a touchdown, bro. It's gonna come out to that.
I got a defensive touchdown coming out of this for the Rams. I got a defensive touchdown coming out of this.
Oh,
you got
a touchdown.
Okay. You got a strip sack coming, so they're gonna.
I can see that.
Pick six.
I can see. I can see.
Or you got to pick 6.
Well, go a pick or two a game.
I got to pick. I got to pick 6. I think a pick 6 gonna happen.
Okay.
Oh, you think Burrow will throw pick 6? Nah, I see more of a strip sack.
Burrow don't really throw pick 6s like that. But you might. I might.
He throws picks, just not pick 6s.
Pick 6s. He'll throw pick 6s.
Okay.
Might be more.
All right. Mr. Jones?
I got the Bengals.
Ooh.
It's the year of the Tiger, baby. Yeah, the Tiger.
You know it.
Yeah. All right. So basically, what Mr. Jones was talking about was for Chinese New Year, the animal this year is the Bengal tiger. For those of y'all that didn't know. So that's why he has him, and I understand that. But when I look at the Rams and everything that they have going for them, again, you bring over Matthew Stafford, a guy who was basically in football purgatory in Detroit. Let's be honest. Nobody, and the fact that he made it out of Detroit is a miracle because it's very rare when guys make it out of Detroit.
Yeah.
You also got
Mentally.
OBJ, who came over. And with OBJ coming over, it just seems like, I don't know, like it's a rerun of last season. And I broke this down previously on another show, but I'll just break it down real quick, 30 seconds. You got a longtime veteran QB who was with the team. He comes over to a new team. You got a media proclaimed diva wide receiver in OBJ, just like Antonio Brown, who comes over, plays second half of the season, helps his team now get to the Super Bowl. And now said team is playing in their home stadium. Everything is in favor of the Rams at this moment. But I also did some research. And so when you look at quarterbacks named Joe Namath,
Joe Montana,
Joe Theismann,
You some
Joe
super
Flacco.
analysts and go down to the name.
And Joe Flacco. All four of those QBs won their first Super Bowl that they were a part of.
Yes.
And honestly, and if it wasn't for Joe Theismann
losing
his second, if it wasn't for Joe Theismann losing in the second Super Bowl that he played in, because he went back to back, all Joes would be 100% in the Super Bowl for winning percentages.
Fact.
But with that being said, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, in honor of my homeboy out there in Cincy, coming from them LSU Tigers, I'm gonna go ahead with Joe Cool, and I'm gonna pick the Bengals, and they gonna win this Super Bowl today. Okay, Joe Cool and the Cincinnati Bengals win this Super Bowl. I don't see this Joe discontinuing the trend. So all Joes have won their first Super Bowl. He's gonna win his.
Bro, it came down to his name though.
It do though, but when it comes to them stats, them you gotta. As a rookie, look how calm he is as a rookie. Look, he's a rookie quarterback.
But he's not even a rookie. This is second year technically.
But yeah, you're right. But like this is still like for him to come out and just do like what he did in his second season as a second season starter. Like not somebody who came off the bench and did this, but he literally is the
actually pretty good.
He's been a starter. He's been a starter since he came in the league. He came in the league as a starter. He didn't come in as a hopeful. He came in as the face, as the new face, and everything.
Exactly. So Bengals traded 2 first-round picks
to get him.
2 first-rounder and a third-rounder to move up to get him.
He hasn't shown any type of poise of where he's nervous or like I'm here. Like it's just to him, it's a regular game.
Yeah, and then you look at, and then here's the thing: you look at also past history. Joe Namath was a Heisman Trophy winner, national championship winner, then Super Bowl winner. Joe Montana, Heisman, national championship, Super Bowl. And I'm going to tell you right now, this Joe got more swag than all of them.
Joe Namath ain't do shit in the Super Bowl. Let's cancel that fact now.
Hey, it doesn't matter. He won it, Mr.
He won.
Jones. He guaranteed
all he did is say, I guarantee why he was hungover.
Hey, guess what? All Babe Ruth
did. The score was 13-7.
Listen, and all Babe Ruth did was just point it, and all Babe did was just point it and just hit it. So you can't say that, bro. All Joe did was say we're gonna win, and they won.
Exactly.
But the thing is, he hit it. He hit it. Listen, he caused that shit to happen. Joe Namath, he wasn't a factor in that Super Bowl.
All Shaq said was, "I was traded, and we're gonna win." And he got traded, and they won. So
that's
Shaq was a factor. He did it. He was the major factor. That's all I'm saying. Joe Namath wasn't a factor in that Super Bowl.
But yeah, man. As I said, man, Joe Cool. Salute to Joe Cool, man. He always come out there, you know what I'm saying? Turtleneck, you know what I'm saying? Cartier frames is a good story.
He invited to all the black cookouts. All the black cookouts.
Exactly. Get the gat.
He had all of them. You know what I'm saying? He the white boy that showed you the family cookout with the baddest black chick. Like, dang, who the white boy? Oh, that's Joe.
Exactly.
That's Joe.
That's Joe. Exactly. 2 foot room burrow. That's his name.
Yeah, and here's another thing too, and I'm gonna give y'all another factor too. And this is the thing is with him, just nothing phases him. He gets hit, he just gets back up and then go out there and make another pass. Like you got to literally tear and knock on wood that this doesn't happen, but you got to tear his ACL in order for him, to be shook up in the game. He just goes out there, he got poise, he stands in there and makes the plays. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the Bengals have been playing with house money all season. They're gonna continue to play with house money. They don't have any at this point. What do they have to lose? They were literally at the beginning of the season, they were ranked 28th as far as in odds for teams to go to the Super Bowl preseason. Then, even when they got to the playoffs, they were still the least ranked team. Now, I think it was the Eagles, then it was them as far as the least ranked team to go to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
The Bengals are playing for house money.
It's a great NFL Cinderella story because nobody has the Bengals.
That's what I'm saying. And at the end of the day, guess
what? I got the Bengals.
Yeah, and here's another thing too that I just want to let all y'all know.
You weren't saying that preseason.
Yeah, but hold on. No, none of us was saying it preseason. It is what it is. No.
Yeah, nobody had to win the division.
Listen.
But hold on. One more thing.
I did say they might be. I said it with I was talking with my stepdad. I like, man, I'm telling you, gonna be the sleeper team this year. It's gonna be the Bengals. They're gonna be the sleeper this year. And then they called me like, yeah, bro, you were right. They the sleeper. They was the sleeper.
And here's another thing. And here's another thing that I'm gonna add too. So while everybody's talking about, obviously Tyler Higbee can't do it. We've seen Cam Akers with his fumbles. Did y'all know that OBJ is expecting a baby and his baby might come today? So it's a possibility he may not even be in the Super Bowl. Did y'all know that?
No. I think his fiance, wife, whatever it is, she may understand that. Yeah, this is my childbirth, but you waited your whole career to get here, baby. Go.
I know, but here's what I'm saying.
Even if he give him that motivational speech, she's gonna say, "Baby, go out there and win the Super Bowl for us. Win it for the baby."
But here's the thing. But here's the thing, though. Even if
he Adrian Rocky.
But here's my thing, though. Even if he's out there, how much sleep has he gotten? How much has he been able to study the playbook and be with the team because he's had to be there for her?
But I mean, hold on. All that time he's sitting in delivery rooms, he could be reading that playbook.
But that ain't OBJ. He probably making a TikTok. He probably making a TikTok.
Hey, he might.
Now
the only thing that's bad about football. The only thing that's bad about football is equipment. I'm gonna tell you why I say equipment, because remember Mo had to leave that Cleveland game because he thought Keisha's about to have baby, but he was able to come back and just play because it's just a jersey and some shorts to put on. OBJ wouldn't be able to do something like that. He had to leave, take all that equipment off,
at the end of the day,
put all that shit back on and all that.
Listen, all I'm saying is this: all the pressure at this point is on the Rams. You're at home.
Definitely.
This is your home stadium. You the juggernauts. Y'all
we gave up the house for this.
That's what I'm saying. You done, guess what? Exactly. Rams done dumped the house. You got the greatest show on turf t-shirts. You got all this other stuff where you saying that you're going to be like that team that was back then in the 99s and, 2000s. Guess what? It's all on you at this point. And the Bengals can literally go out there and just say, guys, we just going to go out here and play football. We're going to do what we've been doing all season. Yeah,
they're gonna miss assignments. They're gonna be so antsy that they're gonna get penalties.
Exactly.
They're gonna be PIing. They got too much pressure on their back because they don't want Tom Brady to be the only quarterback or the only team to ever win the Super Bowl in their stadium. So they're gonna want to do the same thing.
Exactly.
I can most definitely.
And that's another reason why. And here's another thing too, because that's so prestigious. That's another reason why that I got them crumbling, because it took all the way to Tom Brady to transfer conferences and go to Tampa Bay to be the first quarterback ever to win a home Super Bowl in his stadium. They not just going to let that be broken in one season. Not for what Tom has done for the league for 22 years. They're not going to disrespect that man like that. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful at this point.
And now you see who Grunt want to go play with next year. Who he would like to play with next year anyway.
Exactly. Here's the thing, man. I got some props.
Maybe they do get him, you know.
All right, here we go. Hey, look, y'all. I got some. Hold on, I got some prop bets for y'all. And y'all tell me. So, first of all, what position do y'all think is going to get MVP? Do you think it's going to be a quarterback, wide receiver, running back, or fullback, defensive lineman, linebacker, defensive back? what position do y'all think is going to get MVP?
In
Wide
my
receiver.
thoughts, if the Bengals win, most definitely gonna give it to Joe. But
Okay.
if the Rams win, I believe they're gonna give it to Donald.
Mm.
But with the chance of them may giving it to Sam. I mean, yeah, because of his storyline too. So I got to go
Over
with the
Cooper?
Rams. I got to go. I got I was about to say with the Rams, it could be a defensive player or offensive player. But with the Bengals, if they win, most definitely gonna get it done to Joe. They most
Okay.
definitely gonna give it to Joe, hands down.
All right, Josh, what you got? What position gets the MVP?
I'm gonna say a quarterback is gonna win the MVP.
Yeah, that's favorite by far.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
gonna be a quarterback.
I
Like the
would say
Bengals win.
I would say receiver though.
You think so?
Okay.
Only
Wide
reason,
receiver.
yes,
Go ahead.
I can see Chase still in it if he have a phenomenal game. I can see
But who
Chase
throw the
still in
ball?
it. I mean, Cup has been a favorite, like an MVP of every game this playoffs for the Rams, so that could easily continue. I mean, even OBJ could steal it if he have a pretty decent game
He can.
because his
Facts.
storyline. So that's why I say
Facts, though.
receiver because it's the most options at one position. But more than likely, it's going to be a quarterback. They always do it, especially if it's a close game. They give the quarterback by default. That's just what they do.
All right. Now, the coin toss outcome for the opening coin toss, do y'all think it's going to be heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
Heads.
It's probably gonna be it.
Yeah, they're probably gonna go ahead.
I'll go tails.
Tails never.
I'm going to say it's tails.
Tails never fails in regular season. This is a game that means some shit, so you got to go with the head of the table. You're gonna have to go with the head.
Tribal chief.
Acknowledge it. You know, acknowledge it.
Right.
I bring everything full. I bring everything full circle, baby. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge
All right. Here's another
Acknowledge
one.
it.
All right. Here's another one. Coin toss winner. Will it be the Rams or the Bengals? That's
I
going
think
to
the
win a
Rams
coin
gonna
toss.
win it. The Rams
probably
gonna
gonna
win it.
be
They're
Bengals.
gonna kick it. They're gonna kick it.
I want to see the
Yeah,
Bengals.
Rams gonna win. They're gonna kick
Rams
it
gonna win and kick it.
Okay. I'm actually going to say,
I say Rams won it.
excuse me. I say Rams win, but Rams receive. All
I
right,
don't think
now.
they're that dumb.
All right, now look.
I don't think
Here's
they're dumb.
another one that. All right, here's another one that I got for y'all. Jersey, and this is not financial advice to anybody who's listening. Jersey number of your first touchdown score. Is it going to be under 23.5 or over 23.5?
Jersey number?
Yeah, for the first person.
That shit could easily be like a 2-yard running touchdown.
I was
Joe
about to say,
because every skill position
I'll say,
is under that, but Joe Mixon and a tight end. I'm gonna say under.
Pretty much
I'm
a
saying,
running
I'm
back.
about to say under.
Score first. That's pretty much all.
Unless Joe Mixon run that shit for 2 yards, under.
Yeah, I'm going under.
Yo, y'all got me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Keep
Now you dropped off.
in the middle of the prop bets. I say
Yeah.
under though. I say under.
Yeah, I most definitely still go under.
Yeah, under.
Same here.
Under.
Under.
All right,
Alright.
under.
Me personally, I'm actually gonna go with over 23.5. I actually have Joe Mixon scoring the first touchdown of the Super Bowl.
That'd be the only possibility, I think.
Yeah, I got
Offensive.
Joe Mixon. Yeah, I got Joe Mixon scoring the first touchdown.
I got Chase catching the first Super Bowl, the first touchdown.
He ain't gonna catch the first one. I'm gonna tell you that
Listen,
much right now.
let me give, like you gave yours. Let me give mine. It's the first game.
Mhm.
It's their first Super Bowl together. They're gonna go for what they know best and how they won a national championship. He's gonna go to his favorable person that he know he got the most confidence in catching the ball.
Oh,
And it's
I
gonna be
agree.
Yeah,
I
Justin
agree.
Jefferson too.
it's gonna be
Shit, in college.
So when he throws his first touch, when he throws this ball for that first possession, if the Rams get the ball first and they possibly go 3 and out, and it goes back to the Bengals, they're gonna take a shot at the end zone for the first play of the game just to test out Ramsey and him on the other side. They're gonna test it. They gotta test it. They're gonna test it with the first play. And that first play might be the play where he catches that ball and scores the first touchdown. Number one's gonna score the first touchdown. That's just my prediction. They're going straight LSU up top. Connection like a muffin. And right there, they're gonna and then from there on, that's gonna be we gonna throw the ball to him.
Possible.
Yeah, that's possible. Anything can happen.
Like a little 9-play methodical drive. 9-play 70 yards, something like that.
Yeah, because the problem is this. The problem that we have is literally, I think all except for unless the first touchdown goes to like Taylor Blanton or something like that, all the major key factors are under 23. Like OBJ.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's why I said.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp is 11. Shit, even if Matthew Stafford runs it in, what is he, number 9?
Yeah,
right. Yeah, he number 9. Only other person, because Van Jefferson is what, number 11, and then you got Jamar Chase, who's number 1. But it literally, the first touchdown will have to go to Joe Mixon or T. Higgins or Boyd. Yeah, or Boyd.
Nah, I ain't going no damn Boyd. They ain't doing the trick play that fucking early.
Yeah. All right. So okay. All right. So that's that. Now, here's the question: will the Cincinnati Bengals? So this is actually a two-parter. Will the Cincinnati Bengals win a coin toss and win the game, or will the Rams win the coin toss and win the game? Or did you just say no for both?
No for both.
No for both.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no for both. I'm gonna say the winner of the coin toss probably gonna lose the game. So if the Bengals, honestly, I just got the Rams winning the coin toss. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I got the Rams winning this coin toss. I just do. It'll be a miracle if the Bengals do win it, but I got the Rams winning the coin toss, in my opinion. Now, here's one of the dumbest props that I've ever seen. I don't even know what this means, but I may just go ahead and put money on there. It's the dumbest by far. It says, will there be an octopus? I don't even know why that's even a thing, but that's what one of the props is.
I'm going to say yes because they even asked that shit.
Exactly.
I know, right?
Yeah, like I'm literally gonna put money on there just because.
Because I know they do that shit. It's one arena in hockey that does that shit when they get a hat trick.
Yeah, I forgot who it is. Seattle. I think it's Seattle, ain't it?
Well, I mean, they are the Kraken now, but it was before then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say it's a team that don't exist no more, like the Whalers or some shit like that. And I think it was a Canadian team.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but I think it's just one of those bets where, they want people to automatically just be like, nah, of course it's not going to happen and don't touch it. Me, I'm going to put a little something on there. I am. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I am.
Let me throw a monkey wrench.
After the first half, which team going to have the lead, or you think it's going to be a tie?
Rams going to have the lead after the first half.
I think Rams going to have the lead. Yeah, I think Rams going to have the lead too.
Josh, what you got?
The Rams.
Yeah, I got Rams. So here's what I have. I have Rams having the lead first half. And then Bengals getting it second half. I actually have this game going into overtime.
That would be lovely. That would be lovely because the NFL.
I got this game. I have overtime.
It only happened one other time in history.
Well, guess what? Here's the thing. With all the allegations and everything like that that's going on with the NFL, I told y'all, they got to pull out something to make us forget about Brian Flores, to make us forget about all the extra shit that's on this.
You got going to overtime over like a last second.
I got it going into overtime. Honestly, and to be honest, even though they're not going to give it to him, I'm going to tell you right now, the person who should actually deserve the MVP is going to be McPherson, the kicker for the Bengals. He has not missed a field goal all postseason. I got him being the Super Bowl MVP, but they're not going to give it to him.
You had to make like 5 or 6 of them motherfuckers.
Exactly.
It would be
Exactly.
considered.
Exactly.
Not even the winning
One
to
of-
be considered.
All right. Here's my monkey wrench question.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you think Tupac or Hologram gonna make an appearance in this halftime show?
Damn.
Hey, you hilarious.
You hilarious. You terrible. I'm gonna be honest. This is
They can
It
do
is
it. They can do it in
rumors.
12 minutes. They can do it in 12 minutes.
Gangsta Party, California Love. Yeah. No, man, no. They ain't gonna bring the Coachella footage back up.
yeah. They better not. I'm gonna be honest with you. They better not.
I just want to. I know Mary J got the one hateration, holleration, but is it like, did she do a song with Drake back in the day or something?
Now, well, here's the thing. They only got 12 minutes.
Yeah, they only got 12. So.
Yeah,
12
they only got 12
minutes.
They only got 12 minutes.
So
they
what's the
didn't
rest
take
of
them
the
back.
halftime show? And they use it like 30?
Yeah, it's usually 30, but they got, the dancing. They got analysis and all that kind of stuff. So they only got 12.
He got more. I think he got more up his sleeve than what he.
I think so too. I think 50 comes out. Now that I will say 50 comes out. Tupac hologram, I don't see that happening, but I do think 50 comes out.
Yeah, I think they got somebody else because I think 12. He's saying 12 minutes. I think for them, but he ain't say for the whole halftime show.
Okay,
Jay gonna come up?
he might.
Possible.
It is possible. I mean, here's the thing.
Jay ain't coming out. Jay ain't even come up with his wife.
That's true.
I mean, Beyonce did it twice, so 3 times? He could come out once.
Yeah.
He's going to be at the Super Bowl. He is like the guy, like the technically the Super Bowl like supervisor type of thing for that.
He's
he's
the only reason why this shit is even happening. We know.
He's going to be in the building. He's definitely going to be there. I don't think he's going. I mean, if he perform, I'll be shocked. But yeah, it's anything with halftime shows. It's literally.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why I say he might come out and make a visit because the song that they've been using to promote the Super Bowl and like shooting all their commercials, he basically wrote it. The Still Dre, he wrote it.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me. But the only problem is him and Beyonce can't perform that song from the Carters because you can't be talking about it's still the 713 and you out there in the 313 in LA. You can't do that. You just can't.
Well, not 313, 310, 323.
Well, 310. I'm sorry. 310.
Yeah, 313, that's Detroit.
Yeah.
But
well, Eminem is out.
Eminem did, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey.
Yeah, I think it's more. I think it's more to what they leading on to. I think they saying 12 minutes, but I think it's really gonna be more like 20. So,
yeah.
They're gonna go
Kendrick,
over.
you know Kendrick gotta hit something.
Of course, yeah. Well, to me, I think Kendrick is probably gonna perform "Be Humble."
Yeah, and DNA, and probably that's it.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we'll probably get a verse from each, but
Maybe good. Maybe Mad City. Probably something like that because it's LA, so he might hit Mad City.
Can we get like a little, at least 30 seconds for some Nipsey though?
I think that might happen.
I think that might happen. That is a good possibility. That may happen.
Look,
I think that will
hit the first like few lines of victory lap. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Exactly. Well, I was gonna make a comment, but I'll leave it alone. We're already banned, so I'll just leave it alone.
Come on, you guys. You put money on your books, man. Go ahead.
Nah, it's okay. Because Mr. Jones, he got a visit out there, so I don't want him to receive any smoke or anything like that.
Oh,
man. What are you talking about?
Nothing. We'll talk about it offline.
You going out to Cali?
Mr. Jones always go out there.
LA,
yeah, I go to Cali. I'll go to LA.
LA hot right
now,
man.
I'm a little ritzy. I'll be like Orange County and San Diego. And,
okay. Yeah.
You go.
SoCal, man, beaches.
Yeah. LA too hot right now.
And I ain't gonna lie, the time I went, I was kind of surprised on like how dirty some of the places are. It's like kind of dirty.
It
Nah,
is
it is.
dirty.
It is dirty.
Like skid roll and all that. Like it's horrible.
Oh, of course.
Like
I mean,
the
but
crypto center now. Oh my god.
Yeah, none, you know.
West Hollywood is a dump.
yeah.
I ain't even trying to be funny or anything. It's
Beach, bro. Venice Beach
huh?
is very. There's a lot of homeless people down there.
Yeah, I'm about to say a lot of
Yeah,
homeless people too.
yeah. I mean that's California, period though.
Yeah, Dirty Mike and the boys is out there. That's who's out there.
But it's worse now, bro. I've been going to Cali for like the last
Yeah.
10 years. It's so bad.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
can-
bro. Yeah,
You're right.
Dirty Mike and the boys is out there.
I mean it's the West Coast period though. Like Portland is terrible.
Bro, well, that's because Portland. That's because Oregon. Oregon signed off on everything being legal, all the drugs and all that.
But that was before that though.
Legally.
So you can just smoke crack pipe while you know what I mean. Sipping
Yeah, like
Yeah.
walking down the street. Yeah, you can literally do hard drugs in the middle of the street. No bullshit.
Excuse me, guys. Let me smoke my crack pipe real quick. I'll be back.
Excuse me, guys.
Excuse me, guys.
Yeah, bro. Guess what, bro? You want to interview for Walmart? Guess what? They ain't got no choice but to respect you pulling out your crack pipe and smoking it, bro. If it's gonna keep you from tweaking, you can smoke it.
Just beat on my arm on my lunch break. It's legal.
Nah, bro, it is. But nah. So those are your Super Bowl predictions. We got 2 for the Rams, 2 for the Bengals. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. Joe Cool, y'all better get used to this name. The only thing that's gonna piss me off is after he wins this, we're gonna get a whole bunch of is he gonna be the next Tom Brady? Can they please just let Tom Brady legacy live on?
They do that every year. They done that with Patty Mahomes when he won his first.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They always do. Here's the thing and that's the problem. And that's why I tell people you shouldn't sit up there and disrespect somebody so great because Tom Brady is somebody that only comes around once every 50
Like
years.
Pat Mahomes is probably the closest young quarterback probably got a shot at Tom Brady. I don't see it happening, but he probably got the
He got a shot. I'm gonna say this. He got the shot stat wise.
I would say he got the best.
He got the best shot stat wise as far as being close. You know what I'm saying, to getting to where he's at as far as stats. But when we talking about Super Bowls,
He gonna break
it's
the
gonna be a
yards.
while.
He gonna break the yards.
Yeah, he'll break the yards as long as he can stay healthy.
That team together. Andy Reid getting old is a bunch of factors. Like you got to factor in for his
That's
career.
true.
Yeah.
But
If he plays 15 seasons, he's gonna break the yards.
I was about to say he'll break the yards with the 15th season, and because I'm gonna be honest, Brady only got a handful of 5,000-yard seasons. Patrick Mahomes be getting close to those 5,000 yards like that. So
every year,
that's what I'm saying. He get close to it. So as long as he's getting close to that, and like Mr. Jones said, he do that for 15 years, bro, they good. They good. I hate to say it, they yardage wise. Exactly. But here's the thing: Super Bowl wins, that's what's going to be tough. And that's one of the ones, I'm going to be honest, while they trying to make Patrick Mahomes and, Joe Burrow, if he wins and all that kind of stuff, I'm just going to be honest, it's not going to happen. We're not even going to live to see somebody get I don't even think we're going to live long enough to see somebody get 6.
Never say never, man. Never say never.
Nah. Nigga, unless you plan on...
You know how many years people thought nobody was gonna pass like Joe Montana and some other guys,
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. I mean, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen.
I get you. I definitely get you.
That's very true.
I completely understand where you're coming from, but there's a difference between getting 4, because remember, and here's the thing, and this is another thing that people don't like to talk about. Once Brady got to 3, remember. He went on a 10-year stretch. He got 2 Super Bowl appearances, but he didn't get a single Super Bowl ring. Everybody was saying he should have hung it up. They said 14 years in the league, he done. He ain't got no more left in him. And then somehow he pulled 4 more Super Bowls out of his ass. So remember, he went on a 10-year stretch without it. My thing is, can a Patrick Mahomes go on a 10-year stretch? Can a Joe Burrow go on a 10-year stretch without getting a Super Bowl and just all of a sudden just start winning them every other year?
It's too early to call it. I think
That's
it's
what
too
I'm
early.
saying.
It's too early to call it. Because I remember
Yeah.
when Tom Brady was getting close to Joe Montana, they said, "Oh, he'll never pass Joe."
He'll never pass
Yeah.
Joe. Yeah, he'll never pass him.
They were saying that as if you look at old ESPN clips back in the day, that's what they did.
Yeah. Well, here's what happened. Yeah, if you look, like you said, if you look at the old clip, so all right, that first 07 loss, they was like, okay, he got close, but he didn't get it. But then remember the following season, he got hurt. He got knocked out for the whole year because of the ACL injury. Then he came back, they didn't get it. Then the next year, which was Moss last year in New England, they went back to the Super Bowl. They still didn't win. They basically said Brady was done. And then when he beat the Seahawks, they was like, all right, he tied Joe, but he ain't getting no more. And everybody was willing to count him out, even though he had a great season. When he went up against the Falcons, everybody was like, there's no way that they're going to beat the Falcons. Like, Falcons killing it. Patriots killing it, but Falcons is really killing it. Remember, that was Matt Ryan's MVP year.
Falcons, I believe, had the number one offense that year. If I'm
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did have the number one offense because Tom had to serve a 4-game suspension for Deflategate. So yeah, that was points off the board right there for the Patriots. So yeah, Pats was good. And then once they did that and he got number 5, people was like, all right, bet. But then when he made it to the Rams and you saw the Rams putting up points, all 3 of their Rams put up points the whole playoffs. Belichick was like, I got something for that ass. I know something about Jared Goff. And then even when he got 6, people were still trying to say, all right, the defense won him that, which was true. Even though Tom Brady did put together a successful drive, they went down there and scored. And then the Bucs happened. So it's one of the key is going to be longevity. And my thing is, if you look at quarterbacks, I guess for the quarterbacks that are out now, and I don't want to crown them already, if you talk about longevity, it's 2 quarterbacks right now to me that have the ability for longevity, that could play at least 15 years. Number 1 is Joe Burrow. Number 2 is Mac Jones.
Don't forget about Justin Herbert. Don't forget about Justin Herbert.
Oh, yeah, Justin Herbert, too. But Justin, the Chargers are the Chargers.
Josh Allen being in for 15 years.
Josh
I would say
Allen,
Josh.
No. I'm going to tell you why.
Josh Allen can do 15 years. I can see Josh Allen doing 15 years.
I'm going to tell you right now, though. Josh Allen, to me, is the new age Big Ben. All that running, trucking, safeties, and linebackers and all that shit because you big, that shit is cool your first 4 or 5 years. Think about it, gentlemen. That's just like our sex life. We're 21-year-old us, 23-year-old us. We'll take a chick to Pound Town all night. Once you get over 30, you lucky you
30. Nah, 30 you can still knock to 30. You more experienced, bro. I don't know about that, bro.
30 you more experienced, but
you said like 40, 50, you might be you got
but
you want to rock when you're 50.
MT with a bad back in his 40s can't do the same thing MT at 22. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. At 30, here's the thing: you gonna rock her, but are you gonna give her 3, 4, and 5 rounds like you could when you was 22?
I would say 30s is not that bad. 40s and up.
Listen,
any level start going down. You know, the testosterone dip after you hit 35, bro. Like your late 30s.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So with him putting his body through all of that, running over people and all of it looks good now. But once he gets into the later years of his life, he's gonna start to diminish. I got him getting one though. I think Josh Allen's gonna get him a Super Bowl. That is stamped. I think he's gonna get him a Super Bowl before it's all said and done.
Josh Allen can do 15 years. I can see Josh Allen 15 years.
I can see him doing 15, but the thing is, will it be like Big Ben, where it's like the last few years of his career, you literally sitting there like, bro, why don't you just retire?
He is like the modern day Big Ben.
He is.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
He's Big Ben. Yeah, he is.
Without the cases, of course. Without the cases.
That's what I'm saying. Like me. Oh wow, yeah. Thank you, Tay. But you know what? Nah, good job to Tay, because you know why they throw that out there with us all the time. So you know what it is.
I'm sorry, they do it with Vic all the time. Why we can't do it with Big Ben? I'm sorry.
Freaky Ben. You know,
yeah. I'm about to say they still killing Michael Vick.
Oh, you mean Ben Ticketsburger?
Yeah.
Hey, you wrong for that, man. You wrong for that.
Yeah.
You mean
And like I said, yeah.
no yes been? That's what you said? No, never mind.
Yeah.
Come on, stop.
Like I said, me, yeah. Like I said, I get what y'all saying too about even the comment that I made, but it's just one of those, like, even at this age, I'm gonna tell you right now, she can get the rounds, but it's one of those where after I go that first time,
Oh man, when you get older, bro, you a little bit different. You
that's what
more
I'm saying, bro. You care about other stuff, bro. I'm
when
thinking
you're
about
21,
work.
you going to Pound Town. You just, I mean, jackrabbit.
Exactly.
The thing
You're
is,
30,
in your 30s, you finesse more though. You got more.
I'm about to say,
You got more moves for
you more in
doing
the
I
race.
think
game.
30,
21,
you said
you were straight to the nitty gritty, and you was
Nah,
West Coast
21,
Kentucky. You know
21, you
what I
just
mean?
happy to be there. Yo,
yeah, 21, you just straight dunk competition.
Yeah,
You're
you
not
know what
even
I mean?
thinking
No
about three
commercial
point.
breaks. No commercial breaks. No commercial
Exactly.
breaks.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Me, let me tell you something. I do
Straight dunk
my thing.
competition.
Yeah, I do my thing. She may get a second round, but to be honest, during that second round, honestly, I'm thinking about the money that I'm going to make the next day. I'm thinking about the moves I got to make for the next day to make some
You
money.
know what I mean? That
That's
go
what
from
that
the
is.
Yeah, man. And people's
yeah.
like, all right, well, I'm heading to bed.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
what you doing
Your
tonight?
Uber outside. Your Uber outside.
Exactly. 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 You know what I'm saying? Young 20s, I want you to stay all night. You know why? Because I want to, I want to give it to you 10, midnight, 2 a.m., 4
See,
a.m.
30s, when he Netflix and chill, he really want to watch the show. Like,
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You may, hey, listen, you may want a little
Oh, man.
noggin, you know what I'm saying, in between there. But other than that, bro, by that
Yeah,
second, the
right
third
before
one,
that drink, say, are you
man,
still watching? Yeah, I'm still
yeah,
watching.
what you gonna need? You in your 30s, you gonna need those gas station pills. That's what you gonna need.
exactly. Exactly. It's
These
just
things,
like I said, your mindset. Exactly. The mindset is just different. It's just like I'm thinking about the moves that I got to make the next day.
I'm
No,
saying
that's what it look
30s.
Unless
like
the,
to
I
coaches.
think 30s do better, bro, in your 30s, bro. Because 30s,
I
you
mean,
got more.
here's the thing.
Yeah,
You
you got
better
more.
with the
You got more.
moves.
You got more moves. You got more tools in the
You
belt.
got
You got to,
game.
yeah.
21, you a rookie, bro.
It's like 21, like basketball players. 21, you dunking on everybody. You the most
Exactly.
athletic nigga on the court. Your 30s, you gotta learn how to have a jumper. You gotta play a little
Exactly.
defense.
Fade
You gotta
Had
get
away.
a
that
no look
fadeaway.
every once in a while.
Exactly.
You know,
Gotta get
Exactly.
everybody
free throw
involved.
game
Yeah,
gotta be on point.
I'm gonna say 30s. You said 40s. All right, 40s. I mean, you might
Well,
have
40,
40,
yeah,
yeah,
40,
40.
40,
Yeah.
40,
40.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
are who you
But
are. You are who
that's
you
what I'm
are,
saying.
my
I mean,
40.
here's the thing.
40s.
And
You
it's
like
not that it doesn't excite you, but the thing is because 30, I just feel like because 30s, especially for men, is such that hard grind where we like really trying to cement who we want to be in life. It don't excite us as much in our 20s. Now in the 40s, yeah, I heard 40s, you basically get a new breath of fresh air in the 40s because you making money, everything is settled. So you
yeah,
ain't
but
gotta worry about
40s biology is going to get your testosterone, dip when you hit your
yeah.
40s.
Well
Yeah,
that's when you
so
get in the
that's
gym
why
more.
I said 30s is probably really your prime. I mean, 40s might be good. It's been all
Early 30s, I'm gonna say this: as you get to the mid to late 30s, I'm gonna tell you right now, your money moves. That's more important. You may deal with the chick, you gonna smash, you gonna do whatever, but
21. I don't expect you to be making a lot of money at 21. That's just life.
Yeah,
There's some
exactly.
exceptions to the
Exactly.
rule, but in general, you just happy you have a job.
exactly,
A
exactly,
stable one at that. A stable one.
Yeah, man.
exactly. Yeah,
Like,
stable.
Somebody 21 to be making 6 figures, not realistically. You like,
Exactly,
you making you
exactly.
something to
Yeah,
the man you're going to be when you get older.
yeah.
That's
Like I said, put it like this: it's some chicks that I done had in my 30s where I was like, damn, bro, I can't even appreciate you the way that I want because if I had you in my 20s. I would literally be able to give you, I give you everything that you
that's
want.
what happens when you don't take that gas station
No,
sex
man.
pills, bro. That's bro.
Get up and still
But
laughing,
in the
man.
30s,
I tell you.
but I'm gonna tell you right now, in the 30s,
You
I
better
done
be
had the
smooth. You better be smooth. You better be drinking the Cavassier, showing her the finer things in life.
nah,
yeah,
Hand,
that's
but
when.
look, exactly. Let
That's
me
when
tell you
you.
something.
Nah, that's
Exactly.
when
Hey,
niggas was
bro, let me
drinking
tell
that
you something,
damn
bro. In the 30s,
the Incredible Hulk. That's when niggas was drinking the Incredible Hulks and shit. Trying to
yeah,
take it.
they had the nice Cavassier with the nice glass. You got to show her the finer things in life.
Nah, I used
exactly,
to like
bro. In the 30s,
the goose and cranberry.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Exactly. Let me
Goose.
tell you something,
Goose,
bro. In
definitely.
the 30s,
And then the Moscato,
No,
they used to be
yeah.
structured.
Hey, listen. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. In the 30s, I done literally had to tell some chicks, "Hey, look, yeah, man, go ahead get in the shower. I'm gonna join you." And then I done had to roll out because I'm just like, you just too freaky for me. Like my 21-year-old me would have loved you, but this right here,
MTV saying, I'm gonna blow your back out and go straight to sleep.
yeah.
Soon as the Netflix, the Netflix sound come on, you fall asleep.
I'm trying to tell you.
Let me tell you something. I'm thinking about that next move. I'm thinking about, listen, did I send this paperwork? Is this submitted? Is this good? I can't lose my job. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure I'm able to pay the bill.
Business at a time for pleasure. You know what I mean? Your entertainment. We're going to say entertainment. Well,
He stopped playing the music in the background.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or you can't play R&B music to these young chicks, bro. They want to hear Too Shiesty.
They want Too Shiesty, Gucci Man.
Yeah.
You know what song used to always get lit though? What was that Wade joint they used to always play? Feeling Me.
Oh.
Feeling Me. What's that? Oh, you talking about Receipt?
No.
You talking about Receipt?
I'm gonna find it. It was on mixtape. It was on like Carter 2.7. I might got that.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, yeah. I mean, and here's the thing. It's not that I don't have the drive to do it. It's just that my drive for wanting to make money is more important.
What's up with y'all? 30's not old. You're not old to 40.
I'm not saying, but here's the thing. I'm not saying it
and try to get a dirt bike.
No. Hold on. Listen. Yeah, I'm not saying it as a physical thing. Physically, I'm fine because I worked out
mentally. You're not ready.
Week.
Mentally, you're not.
Mentally, yeah. Mentally,
you think about money.
Exactly. Mentally, it's just one of those things where, it's like physically, it's like, dang, I want this, I'm gonna do this. But then it's like after the first or second time, I'm like, Shorty, just go to sleep. Like mentally, at that point, I'm not even thinking about what's on TV. I'm thinking about my next move to make it.
In your 20s, you was exploring too. You still exploring. You know, by the time you in your 30s, you done had a few. So it's like,
in your 20s, it's like learning on the job.
Exactly.
When you're in your 30s, you already fully trained. You in a career. That's what I say. 30s.
You're a veteran.
That's what I'm saying.
At that point,
Exactly.
You know what you're doing. I want to say you should. You should at least.
Exactly. And here's another thing. In your 20s, you may call out of work and be like, all right, Shorty, you know what I'm saying? Cool. I chill with you for the day. I call out of your 30s. Guess what? It don't matter if it's 2 a.m. You're going to get your ass up out the bed, go home to take your shower to make sure that you're ready on time for work. It's just that simple.
You don't mess up the money.
Yeah. You don't mess with the money. No, hell no. You don't mess with the money.
In your 20s, you would. PTO.
I'm like,
I mean, yeah. 20s,
I got to work in the morning. What we doing? Are we doing this or what? I got work in the morning. That's pretty
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Physically, that's what I'm saying. Physically is not the issue. Physically, I'm perfectly fine. But mentally, I'm literally sitting there like, shit, did I submit this? Oh shit, did this?
You might do some more cardio, bro. You might have to plank or something, bro. You got to work. You got to keep the core right. You know what I mean? You got to do something like that, man. Gas station pills is what I recommend probably for you.
Stop it.
No, what I'm saying is this, bro. Physically,
three marks right now.
I'm telling you right now, physically, I'm fine. The cardio, I do cardio every single day.
Always do the known it. You might have to drink some Hennessy, bro. Hennessy. And that's what they say.
Nah. Like I said, physically, I'm good.
You better have the Versace robe. You better have the R&B music and the Cavassier, man. You got to show
man.
That's what I'm saying. And I have all of that. That's all I'm saying. Physically is not the problem. I could still give 3, 4, 5 rounds when I'm physically, but it's just mentally. I'm not mentally there. I'm just not there. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care who it is.
You got to meditate before you smack. Maybe that's it, man. I'm trying to
meditate.
Meditate, no?
I'm joking.
I'm not gonna be like this.
Exactly.
No, I'm about to say at least they call holiday weekend or some shit.
They say yoga help though. Realize.
No, yoga. Yeah, no, yoga.
They say yoga help.
Goat milk, and guess what? And goat
flexibility. Yeah, definitely.
Hey man, work on your flexibility, man. Maybe stretch in the morning, man.
It goes with the suture. You know, it goes with the suture.
Yeah, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, physically, I'm good. It's just mentally, I just be sitting there. Here's the thing, physically, I just be sitting there like, bruh,
I know this bitch is not gonna stay past 7 a.m. Like, I gotta go to work. I got some shit to do. You got to go.
You not that old, bro. You making it seem like you're like 45. You know,
No,
smash
bro. It's just my money is more important. That's all it is. My money is just more important at this age.
And you still need, I want to say, for the sake of your podcast, stress reliever. We just gonna say stress reliever. You know, you still gotta, you know.
That's fine. And guess what? The stress reliever has already happened like twice, but I don't need it to happen a third time. Just roll, bro. Like, that's all I needed to do. Roll. I put some gas in your tank. Roll. Leave.
Damn.
Like, leave.
Yeah, man.
Take this $20.
No, I will give you, listen, I know because of inflation, I will give you 60. Fill your tank up, go to Wawa, get you a coffee, and get on the road. Like, just leave me alone.
I miss Wawa.
All right, bro. All right. Look, real quick, because, what we doing now is far. All right, so NBA, damn, bro. We 2 hours in trade deadline.
Which one you want? You want to go with the Sixers and the Nets? That's like the big one.
Yeah,
that's the biggest one. Yeah, that is the biggest
stupid
one.
motherfuckers over there. Go ahead.
So the Philadelphia 76ers, they traded Ben Simmons and
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
They traded, hold on, Ben Simmons, Steph Curry, and they traded one more person, didn't they?
If it's one more person in the draft,
Andre Drummond.
Draft.
Yeah.
When they draft it.
Yeah, draft pick too. First round pick.
First round pick next year and 2027 projected.
Yep. So 2 first round picks.
I thought it was a condition pick. Is
2027.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and so they did that. And then so they traded that, and then they got James Harden and Paul Millsap.
Yep.
Who won the trade, gentlemen?
Stop it. That's not even a legit question.
Who won the trade, gentlemen?
Nobody
won that trade.
Nobody. No brainer. You said nobody?
Nobody.
Explain that theory.
The Nets won that trade, bro. I would say the Nets won that trade.
But because they got the pick, not because of players.
What?
They got better role players.
Just got a championship.
Nah, the Brooklyn got better role players, bro.
Nobody won that trade. Trust me. Nobody won that trade.
They got a legit shooter, Steph.
I want to hear this. Floor is yours. Why is it not a good trade? Explain it.
That's
because both you got two of the top guys that forced their way out of a team that we don't even know if they even going to be capable of being in the whole season. Ben Simmons, when is Ben Simmons actually going to play?
Well, here's the thing. To
let
you know, KD had a conversation with him. They said they're not going to rush him back, but they need him by the playoffs. Ben said that he understood. So
he could do the same thing he did last year?
Yeah, so basically Ben Simmons will probably be there a couple weeks before the playoffs. Yeah.
The difference is they don't need him to score. He can do exactly what he did last year. They win.
Pass the ball. Exactly.
All you do is pass the ball. They don't need him.
Yeah, Sixers actually needed him to get 20 points a game and all that.
But what happened?
Exactly.
But the thing is, teams already know that. So you don't think they're just going to do the hack of Ben?
Well, didn't they kind of make rules so you can't do that shit no more, though?
You can still do it. It's ways you can do it around the rule book. There's ways you can do it.
Here's the thing. I think that the Nets win this trade, and here's why I'm going to tell you why. Because
it's not close.
So you get the 2 first-round picks just in case of this KD and Kyrie thing doesn't work, and you can start building for the future. That's number one. Number two, you do have Ben Simmons there, who literally is going to distribute. So you know what that means? That's less pressure on Kyrie. So Kyrie don't even have to bring the ball down. Kyrie can officially play 2 guard like we want him to and do what he has to do and score. Also, Kyrie already put out a message via Twitter when they say, yo, the Barclays ain't the same without you. He was like, I'm arriving soon. So what does that mean? It means basically what I explained to you all before in the previous show. All they have to do for Kyrie to be able to play is this. The first game, they pay $1,000 fine. Second game, they pay a $3,000 fine. Every game after that is now $5,000. Do you know how much a Brooklyn Nets courtside seat is? It's more than $5,000. So If you're telling me that I get Kyrie in my home games for the stretch and in the playoffs by paying $5,000 a game, I'm going to do it. Especially when I know that there's a championship on the line. It's not like, I'm just saying, hey, if we get to the playoffs. No, there's a championship on the line. So with that being said, and the way that it's looking right now with the seeding and the way that the Nets are falling, All-Star, looking like we won't have to worry about seeing Milwaukee early on in the playoffs. As long as I ain't got to see Milwaukee early on, I'm okay with it.
Still might be second round though.
Also they got a good, Steph Curry is a good role player.
He's a great shooter.
He's a great shooter. That's what I'm saying. He's a great shooter.
That's why I said the Nets actually won the trade. That's what I'm trying to say. The Nets won the trade with the draft pick, and
they got too many question marks. They got too many question marks, bro.
Drummond's not that bad, but
the Nets got too many questions.
I mean, he's a perimeter presence they need, though.
Yeah, but outside of that three, who else going to really in the playoffs? I'm saying in the playoffs. I'm not even thinking regular season. I'm thinking in the playoffs. Outside of those three, who's really going to show up? Because you can't even count Ben Simmons in the playoffs. You can't count him. So it's just going to be KD and Kyrie the whole time.
So Ben Simmons' role is going to be shortened. It's not going to be the same as it was in the Sixers.
But let's say if it's a team like a Milwaukee or Miami that take them away from the game, is Ben Simmons going to be capable to carry them a game?
He doesn't need to carry them. Here's the thing. Here's what you need at that point. Now, hold on. I'll answer this one, and then y'all can answer it as well. You don't need Ben Simmons to carry the game. What you need him to do is this. Defense. And I was talking to a friend of mine. Not only defense, you orchestrate, get everyone involved. So you got Steph Curry knocking down 3-pointers. You got Andre Drummond, who's a rim protector and who can get you 10 points. Then Blake Griffin is still on that squad. So
if he's not in foul trouble.
If he's not in foul trouble. But you got all of these players who can participate. And then when it's the fourth quarter, last 5 to 7 minutes, I don't care who you got out there for Milwaukee. You're not stopping KD or Kyrie from closing the game out. You're not going to stop them. The same way Milwaukee didn't stop them last year. You know what stopped them? KD's big-ass feet stepping on the line. That's what stopped the Brooklyn Nets. You're not going to stop KD or Kyrie from closing the game out. You're just not going to do it. You're not. Sorry. For all the people at home, this may not be what you want to hear, but you're not going to stop KD and Kyrie from closing the game out. You're just not. They're too good for that.
Yeah, and I think you're still thinking like Ben Simmons in the Sixers, like his role is going to be different. That's why I think the miscommunication we get when you're saying it's neither side won. Clearly, the Nets won. It's not even close. The Nets won. It's not even.
We'll see.
The Sixers actually gave up.
Look what they gave up for Ben Simmons. They wasn't even wanting nothing for him at first.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's better trade deals on the table before this one. If I'm not mistaken.
They was not going to trade. They was not going to trade Ben Simmons to Portland, or they was not going to trade him to Sacramento. They already said they wasn't going to do it.
No, it was an. I can't remember all the teams.
So they had Tyrese in that deal, and 76 and the Kings rejected it.
Yeah,
but they traded yet they traded him to Indiana.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, hello, it was better.
Yeah, Brooklyn won it. Yeah, Brooklyn won it.
Hey y'all, let me ask y'all this. What was I getting ready to say? How y'all feel about the Wizards? Y'all, they got Porzingis. Let's do it. No? Okay.
Still the nice seed. Don't matter. They still in the play-in.
What about the Lakers not making a move?
Nah, I was shocked.
You think they Westbrook?
Well, I'm not surprised either because who's gonna take that Westbrook contract? Not no $44 million. Who gonna take that? Who gonna take that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
it would literally have to take like 3-4 teams just for them to match that contract. It takes 2 or 3 teams to do that.
We had to do a sign and trade, baby.
Because they've been trying their hard to try to get Buddy Hield for the longest, and they still can't do it because of those contracts. They really can't do it.
Sad.
So I guess they're gonna try to go with the buyout. I guess that's gonna be their next solution.
Because Westbrook ain't coming back.
Oh, he already gave up. Just stop it. He already gave up.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got to
Man,
make better decisions, bro. He got to make better
no,
decisions.
your man is hitting. Your man is shooting mid-range jump shots and hitting the top of the backboard. If that ain't saying somebody ready to get the hell up out of there, I don't know what does.
Crazy thing about it, statistically, he's been playing the same. He's been playing his whole career. If you look at it, down to the percentage he shoot, it's around the same his whole career.
Yeah, but at least in OKC, he's at least shooting 40-some% though. Goodness gracious, like he's shooting like 23%, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, from behind the arc, yeah.
And he's
I'm talking
turning the
about
ball
general.
over. And he's turning the ball over heavily.
Yeah, but that always been his game. He always been turning the ball over. Even in OKC, he was turning the ball over like that.
Yeah, bro. This is bad.
He's always been a throw machine.
You might be seeing the last days of Westbrook towards the end of his career.
But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Can I just say this, Mr. Jones? Can I get my hashtag, Mr. Jones? Can I get my hashtag, please? Can I get my hashtag, Mr. Jones? You already know what it is. It's already up there. Let me get my hashtag, man. I'm sorry I couldn't be on the. Hold on, let me go ahead. Once I get my hashtag, I'm gonna talk my shit.
I hate LeBron.
It's gonna be LeBron. We already know who it is. Let's don't even put the hashtag up. We already know.
Can I get my hashtag, Mr.?
We're gonna get you some.
Okay. Exactly.
Oh
Here's the thing.
This dude did your autograph.
Let me tell you something,
bro. You are like really.
At the end of the day. Exactly. Let me tell you something.
You need counseling.
It comes a time. Hold on. Let me say this. It comes a time. I don't need counseling. Here's the thing. There comes a time where we have to stop giving this guy a pass. This is why I don't like Aaron Rodgers, because everybody else gets the blame but this guy. LeBron's leadership just sucks. Let's just be honest. In year 18, it sucks. He's not motivating the team. His team will literally bring his team. So here's the thing, and Mr. Jones will tell you, because we've been talking about this in group chat. I've been watching basketball like crazy. I've been betting on basketball like crazy and been coming up pretty good. What I've been seeing with the Lakers is this: Lakers will be down early because of LeBron. Malik Monk or the team get involved, bring the team back, right? Instead of LeBron continue, because he has the great IQ and he's within the flow of the game, LeBron just start jacking up shots. So he don't cement the comeback. He put them in a worse position. Then AD or Monk or somebody like that got to hit a big shot to clean up the mess. I just watched it first of all, they bench Russ because supposedly Russ was the problem. You lost to the fucking Trailblazers with no Dame Lillard, with no McCollum, with nobody, basically.
They just traded McCollum.
You turn around. Yeah. Then you turn around. You play Golden State last night. I watched that game every single quarter. The team brought them back. What LeBron do? And I knew this was going to happen. First of all, they gave him a cheap foul because LeBron, that foul that Steph Curry did on him was before he even went up for a shot. But they gave him 3 shots because the Golden State Warriors didn't have any more challenges. So literally, I'm sitting up here. I'm like, oh shit! I bet LeBron broke the record for Kareem. They're gonna screw the Golden State Warriors. What does LeBron do the first free throw, gentlemen? He misses it. Then the second one, he makes it. Then the third one, he does a high arcing one so it misses on purpose and gets up one of the worst shots ever. I'm just going to be honest. At this point, I'd rather just watch the young nucleus of the Lakers. LeBron, it's time for LeBron to retire.
What young
LeBron
nucleus?
fake an
They ain't have no
injury.
young players.
Well, yeah,
that's true. They traded them all away.
With
Taylor Horton. Here's the thing. I'm ready for Here's the thing. At this point, let LeBron retire. I'm ready to watch Taylor Horton Tucker, Westbrook, and AD
and what's the other guy named Monk. I'm ready to watch all four of them flourish. Just get LeBron out the league at this point. LeBron, fake an ankle injury, say your knees is bothering you, retire after this. I'm done. You're finished. He's done.
So we just gonna ignore the fact that Westbrook literally is leading the league in double-digit turnovers. We're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore the fact that they don't have no young players. They'll have no young players.
Who chose Westbrook? Can I ask y'all something? All right, hold on. Can I ask y'all something? Who chose Westbrook? Was it LeBron or did Jeannie Buss choose Westbrook?
Jeannie. She's the owner.
Stop.
She could easily reject it.
Stop it.
She could have easily said no.
Stop it, Mr. Jones.
No.
Mr. Jones, we know who the GM. Sir. Okay, well, you know what? Okay.
She's the owner.
You're gonna play that game.
She's the owner. She's the owner.
Okay, that's fine. You know what? You're right. You know what? You're right. You know what? You're right. You know what? And the owners of the Bucks chose AB. Guess what? And the owners of the Bucks chose AB. It wasn't Tom Brady who thought AB should have been in Tampa. It was the owner of the Bucks who said we need to bring AB here to win. No.
GM, LeBron the GM. He proved that. LeBron the GM.
But it's still the general manager and the owner that make the final decision. You know that, right? So LeBron
is someone ever
make the final decision, bro.
Sister decision. When has LeBron ever been told no?
Cleveland. That's why he left.
I've been told no.
Cleveland.
Sister decision. I know. That's why I said sister decision. Because he ain't had that much power back then.
Miami.
On it.
They never told LeBron no in Miami. You all know that. Who did they tell him no against?
When he left. You know, every time he left, he got told no. He left.
Not with Miami.
No, stop it, y'all.
Miami, he sort of left them astray, really, with Miami.
Like I said,
I mean, he saw the writing on the wall at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
at the end of the day, guess what?
Boss was having his issues.
Guess what?
Oh, I'm not defending that shit at all.
Guess what? You know what?
Let me get that out. I'm not defending this shit at all. But
okay,
the owners do sign the check.
You know what? Okay, but here's the so guess what, Mr. Jones? For the sake of argument, here's what we're gonna say: the Tampa Bay owners sought after. They recruited Antonio Brown. They brought Antonio Brown into the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady had nothing to do with it. Tom Brady was literally a bystander.
We didn't say that. We say
okay. It's
but the person in charge makes the decision. Yes or no? No. Who makes the decision? The general manager and the owner, right?
The owners make the decision that they
right? LeBron is
yes or no? No. Stop. Yes or no? Yes or no? General manager, owner make the final decision. Sign off the paperwork for the trade. Yes or no?
No. LeBron.
So LeBron can sign off. So LeBron can sign off.
Yeah,
for the trade.
Yep, he sure can.
I wouldn't say he signs the final checks, but he gives them the influence to sign the check.
I think he had influence.
Because you lose a lot more with him leaving than for you just to give him a player he wants.
Exactly. The same thing. Guess what? Does Richard Sherman, let me ask y'all this. Does Richard Sherman get a job with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers without Tom Brady being there? Yes or no? Crickets. Hello, gentlemen. Hello.
Richard Sherman. He was done in Seattle. Only reason he got a job because of Bruce Arians.
Does Richard Sherman get a job with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers if Tom Brady is not there? Yes or no?
I think he does still get a job. Not with Tampa, but he still get a job though.
Okay, yes, that's what I said. But I said the Buccaneers. I said
even without the Bucks, he still get a job. He plays a position that everybody he could switch positions, bro. He could play anybody.
He wasn't in demand till certain, Tampa Bay.
So people got hurt.
And people got hurt. Nobody's talking about Richard Sherman.
Guess what?
Yeah.
You know that.
But guess what? Tom signed off on it.
Why can't it just be he?
Does Antonio Brown? Hold on, listen. Does Antonio Brown?
I sort of disagree with you. LeBron need to retire. I would say the Lakers and LeBron.
They need to build a better team.
And the chemistry, they pretty much
build a better team. It's the team that he built. He told them to trade Lonzo. He told them to trade Kuzma.
He told them to trade BI.
I give you credit. At the time of the Westbrook trade, I said it was a bad trade.
That was a bad trade anyway. We all
Yeah,
said that.
we stamped that. We
We
all
all
stamped
said that
that.
it was bad.
We all said that.
But it's not
The
all
Wizards
his
won.
fault, though. It's easy to pass the blame to him. It's not all his
I
fault,
would
though.
say 60% of it is.
That's just a
LeBron's
sorry ass
leadership,
team
bruh.
with no chemistry.
And they don't have no chemistry, bro.
LeBron's
They
That's
don't have
literally
an
it.
identity. They really don't have an identity
Here's
either.
what
And they don't have no
exactly.
depth.
Here's what LeBron. Exactly. Here's what LeBron tries to do, and I'm going to be honest. This is what I've seen all year, and it's not trying to hate on him. What he does is this: they start off early, the game be okay. Once they get down, he goes to the bench and rests. Malik Monk, Horton Tucker, all those guys step in, play defense, do what they need to do, bring the team back. After that, LeBron steps in and tries to play hero ball. That's just like one of the things, and I'm gonna tell you right now, one of the things that had my blood boiling was last weekend. So when they came back against the Clippers, LeBron basically folded. They came back again against the Knicks. They came back against the Knicks because Malik Monk had like 20 points in the second half. They made no mention of Malik Monk until the last sentence when they was interviewing LeBron. That's what pissed me off because LeBron had nothing to do with that comeback. It was Malik Monk alongside with AD. That's what that was. I'm telling y'all, I'm watching the games. I'm seeing it. He's trying to play hero ball. And it's not only fucking up the regular season. If they somehow get into the playoffs, they're not going to win a 7-game series against somebody who's decent. If they play Golden State or Phoenix,
They're
the
one
first
and done.
round, they're home. Yeah,
they're
they're
one and
one
done.
and done.
They're one and done at best. Right now. As of now, we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta make the play.
Here's the thing.
They gotta make the play in first.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Do I think they could beat? Now, here's the thing. If they end up getting matched up against like Memphis, if they get matched up against Memphis, their first matchup, I think they can outsmart Memphis because of the veteran savviness. They can beat a Memphis team in that first round. But if we talk about GOAT,
I don't know about that, bro.
Here's the thing. It's going to be tough.
I don't know about that.
John Moran going to
be John Moran will be on a whole different level.
Kicking the ass.
Memphis, bro. I'm being honest. Where they playing now?
Nah.
Westbrook without in the regular season. What do you think?
More than likely, it'll probably be a rematch with Phoenix if they get the play in and win. And they're not
going to work.
I'm going to tell you right now.
If
it's a rematch with Phoenix, it's over. It's over in 5. If they play Phoenix again, it's over in 5.
Nah.
They may get one.
They might sweep. They might get swept. I'm about to say they might get swept.
I'm honest. I think the Suns will sweep. The Suns will sweep. Yeah, you're right. Bring the Braves out. They get
I tried to tell y'all niggas last year, Phoenix beat their ass.
And they more dangerous this year. They more dangerous this year. So,
like they know what they got now.
Yeah.
Nah, that's because you saw the slap on. Phoenix a little bit.
But I'm just saying in general. But I'm just saying.
Well, they've been on fire since the bubble, though. Like,
yeah.
Now, but you gotta look at the Lakers won the bubble. The Lakers had all the hype. Nobody had Phoenix. They're beating the Lakers. It's just
they won the bubble.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they would definitely get swept.
I don't know, man. Like they gotta do something next year. Lakers might be left in turmoil for a few years.
I don't think nobody's gonna touch that.
Let me tell you something. But I'm gonna be honest with you. But here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. When LeBron leaves, I'm gonna be honest. The Lakers won't even be in that bad shape. You know what I'm gonna tell you? Here's the thing. Salary cap in the NFL is different than the NBA. Like y'all know how y'all say rings mean more in the NFL than they do the NBA. Salary cap means more in the NFL than the NBA. We've seen teams have to crumble and suffer in the NFL. You know what they have in the NBA? It's called luxury tax. Every team is basically over the cap in the NBA.
It's a lot of teams over the cap. All your big name teams are over the cap. They just paying luxury tax. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If LeBron leaves and let's say LeBron retires or he wants to go to Cleveland for one more season, since they got a team now and whatever they do and whatever, and he retires, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a player out there who I think can propel this Lakers team to a championship.
No.
It's Kawhi
Post
Leonard.
Post LeBron, the Lakers, unless they make a big free agent move,
Who gonna come with Kawhi? Because Kawhi ain't gonna come by himself.
No, AD is already gonna be there. AD ain't leaving. AD signed an extension. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
If he get hurt,
that's
that man.
Kawhi leaving the Clippers. Interesting take. Nah, the Lakers are gonna be trash.
Yeah, because
post LeBron.
No, because here's the thing.
They're gonna make moves. They're gonna make the right moves.
No, I said they get a big
make the right moves because
they probably maybe get the AC fight for the play-in. But nah, post LeBron, they're gonna be,
bro. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to stay trash for a long time in this NBA.
That's what I'm saying. Here's the thing. At the end of the day,
you said who?
Don't do that.
I said
don't do that.
Don't do that for a minute before LeBron.
Don't do that.
So the Lakers were relevant before LeBron.
I'm not saying that, but don't do that. You disrespected Kobe's last year. Don't do that.
Come on, son. Nah. D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, I'm about to say
they
that.
Was good.
Come on,
come on, son. Come on.
No.
Come on. I wish I had the cardboard. I was like, come on, son.
It has been worse. Let's not forget. It has been worse.
The Lakers was trash for a while pre-LeBron.
For a while?
For a while. They was irrelevant for a while.
At least 5 years.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was about to say, and here's the thing. And what I will say is this, Mr. Jones, before you fire off, because you know I got your back. In Josh's defense, for a team like the Lakers, 5 years with no playoff appearances, that's bad for a team like that. That's like the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? That's like the blue.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Sister Vito.
I'm not talking about like.
No, Sister Vito.
I'm not saying like 20 years, but before.
No, Sister Vito to Chris Paul.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And then before then, the Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones years, a couple of them.
Yeah. Exactly. That's
when
what I'm
Magic
saying.
was
5
coach
years
player.
for a team like the Lakers. Yeah, here's the thing. 5 years for a team like the Lakers, the Duke Blue Devils not to make a splash. Who else, y'all? Who else can we say? The New York Yankees not to go to the World Series. What's another one? The Patriots. Those type of teams. For those type of teams, 5 years is a long time.
Yeah, when last time the Yankees made a series?
The Lakers was bad for a while.
Right. It's been
2002, I believe.
Yeah, the Lakers was bad for a minute, bro. No one want to talk about
Whoa. No. Hold on. We talking about the New York Yankees. Yankees haven't made a World Series since 2002? No.
Nah, they won it now.
It was 09.
They won it. I would say 10 years. It's been about 10 years.
Yeah, it was 09. It was 09. I forgot about that year.
Damn.
It was 09.
Just Yankees over there, Yankees.
Yankees haven't been in the World Series in a minute.
Yeah,
I was talking shit because I finally got one. Go Braves.
The 1 year that A-Rod actually played good in the playoffs. That was the 1 year. He played good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, yeah, they can't. Yeah, like certain franchises. Certain franchises just can't. They can't struggle. Like they literally
can't go. They can't go
exactly.
Certain teams
can't go more than 5 years. So I agree with you, Josh. Yeah, it's just certain franchises. And anything after 5 years, bro, you messing up. Like I said, Patriots is one at this point. Lakers, Duke Blue Devils, Yankees,
Red Sox. Even though I hate them, the Red Sox.
Red Sox.
Well, now. Like,
Red Sox now, yeah. Anything after 5 years, you struggling.
But the Red Sox, prior to that World Series, they won.
Sure,
you
really got to throw.
I would say Red Sox have been good since like '99.
Yeah, but you also got to throw the Dodgers.
When they had Nomar and young Manny.
What about the Cubs before they finally won? They was in a huge slump.
They was
even though
happy
that's
they
a
just won
story.
one. They was just happy that they won one. Let's be honest. They was happy.
I mean, they weren't winning World Series, but they always was kind of in it in a way, though.
You gotta understand the
I
Cubs.
think they had a slump in like the early '90s in a way, but once they got Kerry Wood and all that, they was pretty solid.
Yeah, but if it wasn't, besides that one little mishap, that was their year to make the World Series. Was that year?
Are you talking about that? You talking about that scapegoat of blaming the fans?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about that
scapegoat?
Yeah,
the scapegoat ever in sports history.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, scapegoat ever.
Yeah,
it's actually Beyonce.
Makes Doc Rivers look like a freaking Disney movie. He had a whole town hate him. A whole town hated him.
He had come back to Chicago. I don't even think he can go to the Cubs game.
They probably put that in a wit set.
Yeah, but they probably did.
You got to be in
They did. I remember. I remember they got him out of town that night, bro.
In cornfield somewhere, renamed his name like Joe.
Nah, they did.
Yeah, but they won the World Series. Talking about now he could come back. I was like, y'all motherfucker.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even come back if I wanted to. Nah,
that was a great series too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was bad. I mean, you gotta understand. So look, here's the thing. The crazy thing is, while we think the Steve Bartman, I gotta be honest with you. I was living I'm still up here in the PA, New Jersey area. When I was telling people, when the Eagles were about to when the Eagles played the Patriots again, I had people telling me, if we lose this game again to Tom Brady, because they were so pissed about the whole Spygate thing, they said, bro, we're going to be honest. They said, we cool with you because obviously, you know what I'm saying, we work with you. We know how you are as a person and all that. They said, we're going to be honest. Anybody who's wearing a Tom Brady jersey supporting the Patriots, we're going to jump them. That's what they told me. Like, that's how bad it is. You got to understand.
Eagles fans, that's a toxic fan base. I told you.
It is a toxic fan base. I agree with you.
Bro. Yeah, Tay the only person that's like, well, I'm not toxic. For every non-toxic.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing. But it's because, but I'm going to be honest with you, though. With Tay, I'm going to be honest. Tay, it's because you living in the DMV. Bro, if you was up here, you would have no choice. Like, this is a blue-collar, hard. Yeah, it's a blue-collar. We get our hands dirty. They one of them type of areas. And let me tell you something. You can't go. Let me tell you something. I've traveled around this country. You can go in certain places wearing you can't go in no damn downtown Philly wearing a Tom Brady jersey and thinking that shit is going to be sweet. It's just not going to happen. Here's the thing. They're a little bit more lenient now because they beat Brady the last time. So they'll sit up there. They're going to joan on you and troll you and all that the whole time. But I'm going to be honest. If Brady had beat them again this go around, I'm going to be honest with you. Because prior to that, I've been out at bars and all that downtown Philly where people been wearing Tom Brady jerseys. Who the fuck are you, mother effer and all that? Like I'm telling you.
Well, let's not also forget
toxic fan base.
Yeah, but you also got to remember Philly and Boston got their own little history too, though, in sports in general.
Exactly.
You can't walk around Boston with a Yankees fitted head up. That's for trouble.
You can't walk around that joint with you can't walk around that joint with like a Phillies like joint. Like Philly and Boston do not like each other. Philly and Boston do not like each other.
That's what I'm saying. Bruh. Exactly. Bruh. It's just one of those things. So obviously they're a lot better than it now. And I like now what I'm starting to see too with a lot of Philly fans is they're like, oh, the last team to beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl was who? Guess what, y'all? The Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? Like they're a little bit okay now. But when I first got down here, I'm gonna tell you right now, Tom Brady was like a name that you just don't mention. Like when you talk about greatest quarterback, if you said Tom Brady, motherfuckers was looking at you in the bar like, you leaving, right? You about to tab out, right? Because if you not, you about to get your ass beat.
I mean, it's the same way it is with the Yankees and the Red Sox. You walk in that joint with a Boston Red Sox in New York, in Yankee Stadium.
Exactly.
Now they can
in the
do
Bronx, in the Bronx, you're gonna get your ass beat. You may could get. Here's the thing: you may could get away with it in
the regular season.
I forgot what in Queens. Yeah. You can do it in Queens and all that, but playoff time, if you in the Bronx or Brooklyn,
and anybody in
you're
Queens
not making
and
it
Mets
up out of there.
and that Mets territory. Queens.
It's still a lot of Yankee fans.
Yeah, no.
It's still
it is a lot of Yankees, but you can
Queens
still
and
wear
Mets
Red
fan.
Sox and be.
Every Mets fan I knew.
Yeah.
Queens.
Yeah, because they got the stadium. That's why. They got the stadium out there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Queens. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, Queens, you could wear Red Sox and be semi-okay. But if you wear Red Sox into Bronx or Brooklyn during the playoffs, you don't want to make it. Unless you with a group of people, you don't want to make it up out of there.
Well, if you ain't blood affiliated, there's no reason for you to wear Boston Red Sox to join in there.
Exactly.
It's no reason. No reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think about it just like here. You know, now they got the Washington Commanders, but you see more Dallas fans than you actually see Washington fans.
Like I said, that I'm about to say that was always the case. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I've never feared for my safety at all in Washington wearing Dallas gear.
People just talk
never.
That's all they. They not.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna tell you right now, Philly.
No, Philly about the shit.
No,
Philly
is just.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. Philly, you just don't want to mention any name.
We just talk trash about you. We won't. It's not worth a fight.
Yeah.
It's not
Philly.
worth
It don't work like that in Philly.
Yeah. Shoot, it's like that. It's
Philly,
like that.
Like I said,
it's like that in California too. It's not, with the Oakland, with the Raiders and the 49ers fan base too.
Well, Oakland, Vegas a little bit more,
calm.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about before they moved. Yeah. Before they moved to.
Oh yeah. Black hole was different. You get stabbed.
Yeah.
What about the Dodgers and the San Fran Giants? I heard that's a huge rivalry. So I know people from Cali.
I don't know. I haven't been out there for that one.
Really?
You guys?
It could be huge. Yeah, I don't know. It could be huge out there.
The Dodgers for some reason. Somebody I know said that. The Dodgers games is sketchy. That be saying.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I ain't know about that one. So I ain't gonna.
Oh yeah, Dodgers.
Dodgers Stadium is a little dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is with that. But
make sure you get those gas station pills, man.
Yeah,
I'm bringing that back. Like, man, you still in your prime 30.
I gotta get ready. I gotta get ready to host. So,
and make sure you keep that thing.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, make sure
you having a Super Bowl party, bro?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Super Bowl party.
He doing a Super Bowl party.
We'll get together.
Bottle of liquor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I might have.
How much for the
exactly?
How much for the tables? How much the tables going for?
Oh man, nah, we ain't going like that. We ain't going like
a bottle and hit fireworks. That's all we want, bro. That's all.
4th of July, maybe.
Yeah, just stay away from the just stay away from the after parties. We don't need no Kodak Black situations and shit going on.
I know, I'm in a crib.
Exactly.
I gotta still work tomorrow.
But here's the thing, too, y'all. We're gonna do a thread. So you know what I'm saying. Jump on that Super Bowl thread.
Exactly.
Definitely gonna be talking. I went on ahead. I stashed some money in the cut because I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Already know what's gonna happen. Already know what's gonna happen. Bengals gonna be down early. They're gonna mount a comeback. Let me tell you something. NFL got something. All the people who saying the Rams is gonna win by a blowout, it can't. You know why? Because Brian Flores court case is going on. Okay, so this got to be a spectacular Super Bowl to make the people forget about it at least for a few more weeks while they work on a settlement with Brian Flores. Hey, Brian, we'll give you $30 million. Relax yourself. Go and retire at the age of 42, sir. So,
college.
With that being said, this is MT.
Too much show. Let them out. Free the real.
And Mr. Jones, it was a good football season, man. And to the right of me.
It's your boy Tay. Want to have a sports talk, Tay and Josh.
And it's your boy Josh Ox, Sports Talk 10 Josh Podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Deuces.
All right.
Free to real, man. Too much show. 10 toes down.
All right.